take SGA off that team, they will still be. They'll still
I'm
be
not gonna
good.
let. I'm not gonna let you or
You
EJ
can't
clickbait
take you
this
no
shit.
no
No,
no Red. You
no,
can't tell
never,
me you take the
never.
MVP off a team and they'll still make that. That don't even make sense to me.
It makes
What
a
team
lot of.
can you say
No,
that
it makes
if
a,
I take
How
the
don't it
it
make?
makes a lot
MVP
of
of the
sense.
team off, they still make the playoffs? What are y'all talking about?
Hey, wait a
Man,
minute. 82 games. You telling me they can't win enough to make the playoffs to be a 10th seed? I just said
Oh,
they
not in
better
the
than the Grizzlies.
West?
They're better than the Grizzlies. If they,
No,
if,
they're
if, if,
not.
if
You talking about a healthy
No,
Grizzlies
bro, if SGA is
no.
hurt, they team still better than the Grizzlies.
with
not,
Ja?
not a healthy Grizzlies, not at
Why
all.
y'all keep
Bro, the
talking about
Grizzlies
with
was a
Ja?
top 2 seed damn near half
Time
the
out, time out,
season.
time out, time out, time
What
out,
you
time
said
out.
with
Why,
the Grizzlies?
time
Ja
out,
got hurt and then they started going
time,
down.
time
Ja
out. Why
played
y'all
for the
keep saying
Grizzlies.
with Ja? Ja ain't been healthy a full season in the last 2 years. Why the fuck we acting like he just ain't been hurt? We said the same two shits. We just said replace the players.
So we been hypothetical on top of hypothetical. I got you.
Welcome to eLab, your ultimate basketball laboratory, where we dissect the game from every angle.
You are watching a master at work.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah,
Let's get into this,
yeah.
man. Let's get into this, man. First off, I wanted to start with the icebreaker for y'all, man. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, right? Caitlin Clark fouls Angel Reese. It's a flake. Angel Reese get up. You know, she get the bark and she like, yeah, whatever. Caitlin Clark walks away, man. In general, how do y'all feel about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark as basketball players, as people who are off the court, as celebrity? Like, was it that big of a deal? Let me ask that question. Was that foul that big of a deal, y'all? Go ahead. Somebody
No,
go ahead.
it
No,
was
it
a hard
wasn't.
foul. It was a hard foul, but it wasn't like no flagrant shit. So I feel like
Nah, I can't
it
say
got
that.
pushed up. Unfortunately, she didn't go for the ball at all. It was all arm, little push with
Yeah,
the left hand, but
They did push.
she
basketball,
did push.
basketball,
It
basketball. But everybody
it
blew it out
felt
from
like
proportion.
basketball.
It's a basketball play, but Angel Reese, she did a little flop to make, you know what I'm saying, to add a little flair to it and make them think more. Because she shouldn't have fell down, honestly. We being honest. Like, it was kind of like a little wrap up grab. Like, she should have just kind of stayed up, but she wanted to add more to it. That's all it was.
Oh, okay.
I
So
felt
yeah.
like she
Oh
was
wait. So
going in the
y'all
air
so
though.
y'all blaming Angel Reese for Caitlin Clark
No,
fouling
not
her?
at all.
Nah,
Nah,
Not at
but
all.
in reality, it's like this. Everybody's picking on Caitlin Clark. I gotta say, reverse racism is going on right now, man. That's what's going
Reverse
on.
Nah, I
racism. What's
can't.
that?
Reverse
No,
But
no,
racism
What
is
is
no,
going
that?
no,
on.
but
no, no.
hold on,
It's
hold on,
going
hold on.
Nah, I
on,
can't say
man.
that. I can't say that. I
that
can't
nigga
say
It's,
said
that.
on,
all
like,
you
it's,
said.
to, it's to the point that everything she do out there, they picking on it. Like, it's like everybody trying to get into her face. It's just like it's always an issue with her. It's been like that since last year.
I want y'all to pay attention, bro. She is dirty as fuck. She been dirty since college.
And
Fact,
Y'all
talk
stop that
fact.
shit.
shit,
And
man.
talk
Y'all stop
shit.
that shit. She dirty as hell. It was a good clean foul, good basketball,
It was a
but
good it was a
they
hard
overlook
foul.
a lot of yeah, but they overlook a lot of the shit she do. She the great white hope, man. I'm just gonna say it. So they gonna always
If
spin it like they gonna always spin it like it's somebody else. Hey, dirty as hell. She dirty.
if
You know what?
Angel
Go
Reese
ahead, Grant.
fouled her like that, if Angel Reese fouled her like that, she would be a monster for that. Like
Yeah,
everybody would blow
She'll
that shit
be
up.
Yeah, get out
all
the
type
league.
of black ass bitch.
Yeah,
she
give
got
me
kicked
Yeah,
that
out
type.
the
Give
league.
me that type of energy.
she hates her. Like no, I
If
feel like if the
Angel
role
Reese would have
reversed,
did that, it would have been a rally in the
yes,
streets. It would have
yes,
Come
been
on, man.
they
definitely.
look. RG3 is already called it. He literally said that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark because of how
Yeah,
she reacted to the foul. He
Him,
carried it.
him
I
saying
didn't
that
think
was
it.
too much.
Go.
That was too much. She didn't have to say that.
Yeah, I don't know why he went that far with it. Like clearly
I
they
don't
got
like him.
animosity. I feel like they got animosity, but it's like basketball animosity. Like
Yeah,
everything outside of that is
Yeah.
what people put on it. You feel me?
yeah,
It's what we put on it. And part of what I hate about it is that I say this about this every time we had this conversation. When they made it a black and white thing, that Dave Portnoy for Barstool Sports, when he got on there and called Angel Reese a classless piece of shit for that thing, he made it a black and white thing, and now it takes away. Like I don't even think he understands how much he hindered Caitlin Clark in the sense of there's black people who genuinely want to root for Caitlin Clark, but can't because they like if I choose white, I'm racist. You feel? I'm going against my people. You feel what I'm saying? Like they're like stunting Caitlin Clark's growth as well as even with just siding against Angel Reese, bro. So I don't know, man. I think they overdoing it. They overdoing it, bro. And then let me ask y'all this: who is the? Oh, go ahead, Liv. What you got, Liv? What you got to say?
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
All it is Caitlin Clark putting her big boy pants on now. That's all it is. She ain't taking no more mess. They
Yeah.
beat her up last year. They smacked it down. They pushed her over. She ain't say nothing. This year, she on different timing. Now it's a problem.
But
I ain't mad at her.
listen, I agree, but I think she get away with more shit because if somebody do something to her, every time she get touched, they act like it's World War III. So,
Facts.
so she get fouled and do all this shit, but somebody foul her, they gonna act like it was an act of God.
Angel Reese did hit her in the head last year. They said she
She did.
she
She
elbow
did.
came across her. You feel me?
So,
Nah,
But
they definitely got beef though on the court though, in between them lines.
yeah,
yeah, I just wanted to
I,
see basketball beef.
Y'all done?
next game, I'm gonna
Go ahead,
foul the
Y'all
shit out
Ted.
of
done?
this.
Y'all done?
Go ahead, Ted.
Here go this nigga.
Nah, for real though. Like, so the foul, it wasn't to the ball. It was a good foul. You know what I'm saying? And because people don't really realize, like, probably like 5 seconds before that, Angel Reese pushed Natasha Howard for the box out to actually
Yeah.
even get that rebound before she went up for the shot attempt. And then Angel sold it, but then like you supposed to hit the free throw. You didn't even hit the free throw. I'm just looking strictly straight basketball. You didn't even hit the free throw. And you was getting blown out by 30. Like, why are you really, really mad? You play in the paint, you get touched, you get fouled. That's not the first person that has fouled you hard. It's just the person that fouled you. That's why you was upset. That's what I'm saying. You ain't get hit in the back of the head. She ain't elbow you in your face, nothing like that. And this is what they said, and I'm starting to believe it. So it kind of remind me of like Jalen Green and K. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of hype and stuff like that before they went to the league, and then K just took off. That's the same thing that's what's going on right now. Clark is out there shattering records already within like 100 games. She's breaking mad records. Angel Reese is just Andre Drummond hating on Steph Curry. That's what it
Time out.
is.
Hold on,
Hey, you sound like you hating because Angel Reese breaking
hold on.
records.
'Cause she breaking records too on my life.
And
I
her
ain't about to
Camilla,
say.
and her
Missing all them
Camilla,
layups. No, you ain't gonna get them
and
rebounds.
And you
and
gonna
her,
get them rebounds, Dennis
Look
Rodman.
at Zell
Man,
hating.
I'm
but
just
her,
saying, man. She's not
y'all
that good
niggas,
of a player. Like
y'all
that's
niggas,
why
y'all
I feel
niggas,
like it's
It's
outside of
more.
basketball in a
It's
way.
more to the game. It's
It's a
more to the
mid-tier
game than
game.
just. It's
them
more
niggas
to the
sound like some
game than just
parents, Ken.
scoring.
Huh?
I'm saying.
Them niggas sound like some parents, Ken.
I'm saying like
Cares.
what?
Yeah, her and Camilla get a different whistle, bro. If you watch the game, what's the girl now? You said Stewart was playing dirty that whole game.
Or Brianna.
Yeah,
Or
she was
Howard.
pushing with Howard. She was pushing the shit out of everybody, setting picks, hitting people with
Boston.
elbows. Whatever that damn name is, but her and Camilla get the worst whistle in the WNBA, bro. They be killing them too.
They suck.
I know y'all
You
like
know,
Caitlin Clark and shit like that.
Terrible.
do
Like
y'all think
y'all
Angel
niggas,
Reese? Oh, go ahead.
I said them niggas only like people that score. They don't like nothing else. But then if we say a nigga Case Cole, they gonna say he don't play no defense. Y'all got. I tell you, pick a side, man. Y'all be
Bro,
killing me,
listen.
man.
So why we
They
rock?
only looking
As
at
a
the
consensus,
highlights.
why we rock with Miles Moore so crazy?
But
She was
Holding
cold.
it.
Did
Did
Huh?
everything. Mike
She
Moore
was
did everything.
cold. She had her own shoe. All that.
But we
Okay.
talking about a Dennis Rodman type player compared to like Steph Curry.
That's what I said. Is Andre Drummond mad at Steph Curry?
Nah, because he played his role and y'all respect him for his role.
So
But
why
y'all
can't
won't.
Angel Reese play her role?
But you just said she can't.
Yeah.
You just said she can't score. She Andre Drummond. She this. Y'all want her to be a scorer. It's like nigga let her be what she is. She a
I just
rebound
don't want a
king.
bad player though.
She just went on the podcast and said she was the best player in the country. Why she
That's what she's supposed to say.
What's he supposed to
I'm
say?
saying, what she supposed to be like now? I'm number 10
So
in the
you the
world.
best player in the world or in the WNBA, and all you do is rebound and miss layups.
And she averaged what
Best
about?
rebound.
Okay.
She averaged what about? She averaged what about
The
18
best
and 10?
rebound in the league.
Man, she gotta
Okay, so
have
when was Dennis
over
Rodman the
50
best player in the
passes
NBA?
When he was what?
Huh?
When was Dennis Rodman the best player in the NBA?
He's always going to be one of the best defensive
When was
players.
Andre Drummond the best player in the NBA?
Andre Drummond got drafted super high, Ted.
That's what the point
He
I'm
did. He
saying,
was
though,
one of
Brody.
Just saying, though.
Bro, listen. All I'm saying is, bro, we glorify Russell Westbrook and joking all these dudes for doing the triple doubles, and now we don't. What's up, bro? What's
I
up?
told you what happened, Ted. I told you what happened. They made it a race thing.
This
That's
nigga
why.
just
But
went.
I'm speaking from
I'm
outside in.
telling you,
I
that's
don't
what
even.
happened.
Nigga, you
I
just went
love
from the
Caitlin
NBA
Clark.
to the
You know what?
WNBA.
Listen, before Caitlin Clark played LSU and that whatever that year was, I was in the house going crazy. I was like, oh my God, Caitlin, the mother. As soon as he sent that mess, I said, God damn. I said, nah, I gotta ride. I ain't watched Angel Reese play. I ain't care. I like Flage. I was a Flage fan. You feel me? So I wasn't even tripping. As soon as he did that, I was like, God damn it.
I still
Now I gotta ride
like.
He must wanted
I
to hit.
like both of them. but
I do.
I like both of
I
them.
actually,
Yeah,
But
they did change it to a race thing.
they
Like
fucked it
everywhere
up,
where you
man.
go.
I ain't gonna lie, it
but
is that. It is that, and it's
but
like
it
it's heavy too.
but they'll try to dress it up like it's Angel Reese, and it's more so the Caitlin Clark fans, bro. Angel Reese fans don't really give a damn about that shit, bro. Most black people don't give a damn about none of that shit. We all still like girl, but anytime something happened to Caitlin, they
Anytime you start
act the
using
guy.
derogatory terms outside of basketball, it starts to look weird coming from
They
guys.
was
Yeah.
kind
It's
of
just
You
like
say
it's just
Especially
like
talking about women on top of that
girl
too.
and
For
stuff.
real.
Like we know what that
ask,
means. We know what you're trying to say.
uh,
You feel me?
it's
Like
just
that's
like
what
asking
happened.
somebody about Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. They do the same shit,
Yep.
but they'll be
Yep.
like,
They get
Lamar
different
Jackson
stigma.
ass. Yeah.
Now, Angel Reese. Now, I will say this: I hate the Magic and Bird comparison. Like that's another reason that it kind of makes it like not as I'm polarizing
They,
as far as that because people keep saying Magic and Bird, right? People because
but
Bird,
they
neither one of those guys. Go ahead. What was you about to say, Red?
now I'm just gonna say they only say that though because they were drafted the same year and they say they leave.
Yeah,
That's
they
all the
do,
reason they say
but
that.
people see Magic and Bird and see 5 championships, 3 championships, scoring titles, top 20 scoring, and that's not what this looked like. This is it's different. They different players and they in a WNBA, bro. It's a different scenario. Stop saying Magic and Bird. It's Angel Reese and Caitlin. The same way I want people
But
to
I
stop
don't
saying
even
Anthony
think that
Edwards
that's
is
like.
Michael Jordan. But that's besides the point. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Go ahead, Ted. Close us out on this, man. Ted, go ahead, bro.
No, I'm saying like I do like. I do like what they're doing in regards to like for the audience and it's good for the views and things of that nature. But like you were saying, well, what Red said, they both just got drafted in the same year, so that's what they made that comparison for. But I think that it's more like, well, I don't know if I'm the only one that been watching these matchups, but like when they go against Atlanta, is Ryan Howard. She basically was a former #1 pick. She a
She from the
bucket,
city.
and
Then
they
you gotta
actually.
tell us stop acting like something.
But I'm
Hey,
saying
you
though,
know.
but like they got like a
Hey, shout out
little,
to Kentucky.
they got a rivalry too, and they be going at it.
Chattanooga.
So like make it more like guard based. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
think that would make a little bit more sense to me. That's all I'm saying. But I get what they're doing.
Ryan ain't the guard either though. Ryan a 3-4.
But I'm saying like they be
3-4.
checking each other sometimes. Like I don't know why they do it, but like the last game that they just played, they was checking each other, and I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting for what it
Look,
was worth.
let me get my cuss word off. Ryan, what's his name? RG3 a bitch, man. I'm about to try to hear that shit. Man, I just had to get it
Thank
off.
you.
RG3 just a bitch.
RG3.
Yeah, he a bitch. Man.
Yeah.
That nigga
Top
sour
tier.
here, bitch. Man, he heard it. Man,
Porn
Hey,
love.
they went way too far. Yeah, RG3 and Ryan Clark situation went way too far. I actually just stopped paying attention to it. What you
Hey,
about to say?
that
Y'all
RC shit was funny as hell though.
Which one?
RC, what'd he say?
He basically was like, well, he always made this joke about having some milk and stuff like that. And I didn't know what he was talking about. And then he was like, yeah, so after your second marriage, you had 2 white women. So there's no way that you would actually understand what it feels like dating a black woman, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, damn. And it just put a
Makes
different
sense.
perspective. It just put a
Makes
different
sense.
perspective. And I was just like,
Look at Ted. Ted though.
I know what time it is. You feel me? You ain't got to worry about me. I'm good. I know what time it is, fellas. Yeah, I'm good. You ain't got to worry about me with no milk.
I knew RG3 was different. I knew RG3 was different. He had that weak ass perm in his head.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, I just
Hold on,
man, it was good. Let's pivot, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, y'all good.
That was a
Y'all
pivot.
good. So where y'all want to go, man? I'm finna try to send this link to Ricky, man, so he can get up in here, man. I'm
I
gonna
got
try to
one
do it one
thing.
more time.
Hey,
I got one
Go
thing.
ahead, James.
Go ahead.
Grant, go ahead.
I never said Anthony Edwards was Michael Jordan. If you could, I said is he as skilled?
Y'all want to go there? Y'all want to go there?
From a talent
You want to go
standpoint.
We might as well.
Let's go
We
there.
might as well.
Talent
We might as
standpoint.
well.
Let's
The
go,
icebreaker.
Anthony
We might as well.
Let's
Come
go
on,
to the
let's go.
game. Let's go.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that one.
Let's talk
Which one we
about
go-
the Thunder.
I got
the
time
Thunder
for that one.
versus. You got time for
We
that one?
doing-
Go. Well, pop us off, Denzel. Thunder versus
We doing last-
the Wolves.
Which game we
What you
doing?
got, man?
Minnesota. Hey,
No, so
basically, I'm gonna double down with everything I said yesterday in the chat. With you know what I'm saying, basically the whole one-sided thing. It's like when everybody's saying the NBA is rigged. When stuff look like this, you can start to believe it because it's like they try to make the game. It's almost like they told Oklahoma to stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Like don't do this, don't do that, and then because the way the game was, like they wasn't even trying to win. Like it was no effort at all. It was just like Minnesota was just dominating them. Like
You think what you trying to
throughout
say?
the
You trying to
whole
say they
game.
let them back in the game? They let them back in the series? They trying to make it
In a
competitive?
way, the way it looked, yeah. The way it looked, yeah. Because I'm just like, if you're going to lose a game, just lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lose by 10, 15. But just to go out there and just do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Y'all
man,
ain't
I'm gonna
never,
watch this.
y'all ain't never got beat like this ever in the
Mm.
season.
40 is
And to
crazy.
be number one at that. Y'all the number one team in the whole. You know what I'm saying? The
You
whole
think?
thing.
Oh, so let me make sure I'm hearing you right. You saying it's rigged? Anthony Edwards didn't do nothing. It was just rigged. It was a rigged game.
I'm
Hey
I'm
man,
not gonna
hey,
say it's
don't
rigged.
feed
No,
into
no,
that
no,
Oh,
no,
I'm
shit.
no,
just
no, no, no,
asking. I'm
no.
trying to. I
No,
don't
Don't feed
know.
into
He
that
needed.
shit.
He
no.
talking in circles, and I'm like, what you
Nah, it's
saying?
not. No. I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying the way OKC play.
This
It
nigga
looked like
hurt.
they just say, you know what, we just gonna play next
It
game.
ain't hell.
I
But
ain't
You know what
saying
I'm
what's
saying?
crazy?
nothing. He
It's like they
talking.
took a
I
day
ain't saying.
off.
I'm just listening.
Nah, he
What's
setting
crazy?
you up. He trying to set you up
It
so
was the
bad.
I'm just listening, man. I don't know nothing, man. Graham,
it
how
was,
you
it
feel
was
about the game, bro? Graham, what talk to me? How you
Do
feel?
do y'all think? Because we was having the same talk last night as well when we were playing Call of Duty. Do y'all think the teams want to finish team on their home court?
Want to
So if
win?
I know I'm better than you and I can beat you every game right now, I can let you win this game. I can beat you next game and I can finish you out on my home court.
Why
I
not try
think
I
to
don't
get my
agree with
rest?
that.
Why not try
good.
to get
I
my
don't agree
rest?
with that. I say beat you as fast as I can so I can get my rest. But a
That's
friend
what
of
I
mine
think.
said, "Now it's about the money and such and such." Which I feel like money does play a role in it. How much of a role I don't know, but I do feel like money plays a role in it. But I will beat you as soon as I can so I can get my rest.
I think the money more so for the league. I think the league more so wanted to be more games. I don't actually think it's the
Yeah,
teams. I just think I think it went how it's supposed to go. Like you're supposed to win at home.
yeah.
Like so
Yeah,
they
it's
hopefully
about
come out and be 2-2. But I think the game last night was officiated a little different.
Mm.
It was a heavy whistle for OKC when they was in OKC, and it was just vice versa when they got up there with the T-Wolves. The T-Wolves got the whistle. So
I didn't
and
even
you got
see. Oh, go Rick. My bad. I was going to say I
oh,
didn't
no,
think the whistle was crazy, like bad. I think that they bench finally showed up. I think
yeah, that too,
so.
yeah.
Before that game started yesterday, what I was gonna say. So we can talk about all three of the games, y'all. We ain't got to just talk about this last one because we ain't talked since last Sunday. So I want to talk about all three of the game or two for the Pacers and the Knicks. But with the Timberwolves, I, I was gonna say Mike Conley shot 2 for 8 and 1 for 6.
Yeah.
Get his ass out the game, bro. Let
Yeah.
Rob Dillingham get y'all some offense, and they finally
Facts.
put Terrence Shannon in there.
Yeah.
Shannon had 9 points in 4 minutes of play. Let
I
that
honestly don't know
motherfucker.
why they don't play. I don't know why they don't play
Yeah,
Rod Dillingham anyway. I
yeah,
don't
Man.
get it.
man. They bent scoring in the first 2 games was non-existent, bro. And I thought that was a bigger factor because even though they was up 28-14 at the end of that first, when the bench came in, when all the subs came in, usually that's OKC's strong suit. Usually
Yeah.
OKC will win the bench, the bench scoring matchup because they Isaiah Joe Williams and all those guys are really good. But yesterday they lost. Then not only did they lose the first string matchup, they lost the second string matchup. And by the halftime, I think they was down 30. You feel what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily care about the referees more so than I think the bench actually just showed up for Minnesota. Finally, they
Nah,
finally showed up.
Yeah.
I was saying the rough because I was just saying like the game was officiated way different in OKC, bro. That's all I was saying because it's like when they was in OKC, they was like anticipating the foul for a sense. Like they didn't even know how to play defense or just letting people go because they didn't want to get that foul.
But see,
Opposed to
my
last
thing
night.
with the ref things, it's the same refs. It's not as
No,
if the
no,
refs are different. They only have a set of what is like 6 refs that referee these games,
it's like
y'all.
six, it's like
I don't
six
know the
to eight.
numbers, but it ain't as if it's a different crew. It's some of the same people.
Nah, and see, it ain't what I'm saying. Like if you watch, you just gotta watch them differently. Like they call the
Okay.
games a little different. Like the free throws, they shot a lot of free throws in game 1 and 2. Like you said, they just jumped ahead this time. But I think they just really finally got adjusted. I think it's like shit. We done seen everything they could throw at us. Now we know how to play them.
So go ahead. My bad, Ken. Was you about to say something, Ken? You
Nah,
what?
I'm good.
I was going to ask y'all this. So how do y'all feel now? The series is 2-1. How do y'all feel? Who y'all got winning this series? Oh, there you go. That's what I'm
OKC
asking.
in
Who y'all
five.
got winning the series?
OKC in five.
OKC
I'm
and
still,
5.
And
I'm still gonna stand
and
with Timberwolves.
You
And
got the Timberwolves
Timberwolves.
still.
I
And
like
I got,
6. I'll
I,
take 6 games.
I got to stand on what I said. Even if they lose, I got to stand on what I said.
facts.
What you say, Ken?
it's
You
been
got
a
Wolves in
different
6?
set of refs in each game.
I called this
It
shit.
has been,
I
Graham.
see how
Yeah.
the league
Okay.
trying to make them a rivalry.
Yeah,
I've been called this shit.
yeah,
Do you think
I
they
agree
trying to
with
make
you.
SGA and Ant-Man a rivalry? Let's get into this,
Yeah.
man. I don't like the energy, bro.
That's okay.
And Edwards
Yeah.
is Jalen Green on steroids. That's what he is. He is a
Oh,
times
wait,
two
no,
Jalen Green, bro.
no,
I'm not
no,
even.
no,
Hey,
Hey,
man,
he
next
is
time.
a
we're not
times
doing
two
that.
Jalen Green, bro.
We're not
It
doing
ain't.
that. We're
I
not
don't
doing
see
that.
it.
We're
So
I
not
what's
don't
the
see
what?
it, man.
I don't see it. I don't see it with SGA.
So
I
hold
don't
up,
see
Ken.
it.
So
And
I'm
Edwards
not
is
gonna-
closer.
I was,
And Edwards, Jalen Green is closer than Anthony Edwards, and Anthony Edwards is even closer to Michael Jordan. The gap between Jalen Green and Anthony Edwards is like this. The gap between Anthony Edwards and Jordan
Damn.
is astronomical.
Damn, Ted.
Don't even.
Ted, you
So
gonna
what-
let
Go
him?
ahead.
Yeah, we
Gonna let
So
him
what-
in a pot like
talk
this
about your boy?
this
So what-
early?
but what's the gap
Ted,
between
Ted,
SGA and
what's up?
anybody though? Because
Oh
you said
man,
What's the gap between SGA and who?
yeah, you said SGA. You brought up SGA. He did get the
Go
MVP
ahead.
this year. Yes, he did. But
Because I got. What's it? What SGA? The gap
That-
between who and
but here-
Anthony Edwards?
he
About like
glorified
this.
loser. Hold on, time out.
1 to 8,
Hold on,
whatever
time
he finished the MVP vote,
Time
number
out, though.
8.
But then Anthony Edwards further than his for the last couple of years.
Say it again. Did Anthony Edwards
Ain't-
get what?
Didn't his team get further than SGA team the last couple of years?
Last
Ain't
year.
this
I
SGA
feel like
first time
injuries
getting
play,
over the
bro.
hump? This SGA first time getting there, and he still might not get over the hump. So what happens then?
Nothing, because he gonna get there. He gonna get to the finals. They finna whoop them.
Look-
Hey, nothing to see here, guys.
Ken,
Nothing to see. It's
Ken,
okay.
You see what
Ain't
doing,
nothing to
Ken?
see.
better clip
Ain't
that.
nothing to
Better
see.
clip it.
Look,
Better clip it.
SGA is not like that. He's not like that to me. He
That
just,
nigga,
he not.
SGA, he's
Not
the
like
most
it.
boring superstar to watch.
He like
And
an ele-
and
he
he
like an
graduated.
elevator.
You just
Yeah.
told me Jason Tatum was the most boring superstar. Is
It's
that
just-
right? Is
yeah,
that
I
just
think
so
I
you
never,
Tatum.
say
I
that?
never, hold on. I never said Jason Tatum was the most boring. I said Jason Tatum plays weak. That's what I said.
So
They just be hating
SGA
JT,
boring
man.
and Anthony Edwards is what, exciting? Y'all like seeing people go 1 for 9 from 3 and 0 for 11? That's exciting to y'all?
Why you always try to bring? Why you always
I'm
try to bring
asking.
the
I
percentage
don't
of
know,
your favorite
because
player that you shoot a good percentage?
Who's my favorite player? SGA?
T-Mac,
SGA
Tracy
might-
McGrady. Yeah, he talking about.
Tracy McGrady. Yeah, he's very excited. Yeah, he's very excited. Look, but I want to ask y'all this, because we speaking of the MVP. Do y'all think SGA should have won MVP? How do y'all feel
No.
about that?
No.
Joker.
I think that
Joker.
playoff. I think that playoff helped them. I think that's why they waited.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but that's why they
Shouldn't,
waited.
No. It's
I
the
Y'all
feel
think
right
they made it a
MVP.
playoff award now? Does
They did.
what happened this year solidified as a playoff award?
That's the only
Yeah.
award that was
It
held
looked
off.
that way. They made it look that way.
That's the only award that was held off. Everything else was given away.
I think
by the time they
SGA
gave it up.
last year.
You said what, Ken?
You said what, Ken? You think what?
I think SGA should have won last year.
Yeah.
And Joker should have won this year.
They kind of felt bad.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
him and Joker
yeah.
last year too, right? It was
Nah,
him and
but
Joker won
I,
last year.
I
Right?
agree. I agree with Ken. Last year, SGA numbers was better than whatchamacallit, and they gave it to him.
Is it because
And
of the
this
triple
year-
double? Like how do y'all gauge the winning? Because they still was a 60-win team. They still, you know what I'm saying? Like SGA, even though what Joker averaged a triple double, SGA was still like number 1 in points. He was number 1 in 30-point games, number 1 in 40-point games, number 1 in
I look at it.
like he,
I look at it like this. You take Joker off their team, they're not making the playoffs.
Exactly.
You take SGA off their team, they still making the playoffs.
that's
They
cap.
got
Man,
far.
SGA without them, they're not making no. Have you seen
gotta-
Jalen
They
Williams?
are making
What
the,
Jalen
they
Williams been
are
doing?
making the playoffs. They
Where
are
is
making
he?
the playoffs.
What is
When they
Jalen Williams been doing?
Which one?
It's not
So
just
because what
Jalen
you
Williams.
saying that means you telling me that you think Jalen Williams could be a number 1 guy
Bro, his team is like that. His
Yeah,
team like
because
that.
he's
They
on.
got to
It.
get it.
That's the same. And see, that's the same shit y'all be saying
Nah.
about Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. That's why I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's the
His
same
team like that.
shit. Well, that team with the Celtics is fire. Then with Jason Tatum ain't there, they lose by 40.
Hey,
You know
man,
what
we
I'm
got-
saying?
we
It
got-
sounds good until you
we
actually
got-
get in that position.
We got hurt.
We got to stop doing that, man. It's like y'all
What's
take
up?
one game and the nigga lost by 40. The numbers show that he won games without JT. It was
Not the
11 and 2.
playoffs though. Not the playoffs though. You talking about
Nigga,
regular
the-
season?
He did.
Not
The playoff. The
He
playoff.
did.
The playoffs is
He
7
did win the
games.
game without JT.
So yeah,
He did. He went 1-1.
if we being honest, he 1-1.
Yeah.
This
What
year.
about that makes the play? What about that says that they make the playoffs without Jason Tatum? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's
yeah.
not even do Jason Tatum without
No,
SGA.
I do it because he went 11 and 2 without Jason Tatum. So that means they could have won extra games because they had a good team. Same thing with J-Dub. Them. If whatchamacallit get hurt, they got enough players to win games. They'll at least be a playoff team. We're not saying they're gonna be the number 1 seed. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be
Or the
in
play-in.
bro. Y'all got way too much confidence.
It's 10 spots.
EJ, hold on. I got a question.
Jalen Williams averaged 20 points a game.
I'm gonna give it to you. Okay,
This man made it further without a coach. This man never got no coach.
Who made it far?
Joker.
He made it far than who?
He just said he made it without a coach.
He made it without a coach.
They weren't even a playoff team by the time when Mike Malone, they stepped in there.
Oh, okay. I see what y'all saying. You lost me when you threw in Joker. I was
but back to J Dub though. You telling me J Dub them are better than the Grizzlies?
Hold on.
If SGA hurt.
Did he make an All NBA team?
He got first team.
He shouldn't have. We gonna get in that too. He shouldn't have.
He's an all-star this year.
What we talking about?
He shouldn't have.
He had 13.
He made 13, but he shouldn't have. Sengun should have probably been on there. Sengun should have been there.
Hey,
I don't see how you get the right. Hold on. No. Because I like the go. How about this? Since y'all think that, go look up what Jalen Williams did last playoff series against the Nuggets that y'all talking about. Go look at what he did, and you go tell me that he can go. He had a terrible. What do you mean? You can't have it.
He had one good game, and the one good game was Game 7, bro. Like, we gotta stop that, bro. He's not as good as y'all talking about.
Y'all hate SGA this much that y'all would say Jalen Williams is the number one guy. That's how much y'all hate SGA.
We never
said that. We never.
I'm not
just said take SGA off their team. They'll still be good.
I'm not gonna let you or EJ.
No, Rick. You can't tell me you take the MVP off a team and they'll still make that. That don't even make sense to me.
It makes
a lot. If I take the MVP of the team off, they still make the playoffs. What are y'all talking about?
Hold on. So let me talk. So it ain't 89 games in the season.
No, it's not 82.
It is 82. My fault. 82. It used to be 89. It did used to be 89.
Go ahead, Rick.
But
it ain't never been 89, nigga. Go ahead, though. Listen.
Go back.
Bro, tweaking.
Go ahead.
Anyway, 82 games. You telling me they can't win enough to make the playoffs to be a 10th seed? I just said they're better than the Grizzlies. They're better than the Grizzlies.
You talking about a healthy Grizzlies?
Bro, if SGA is hurt, they team still better than the Grizzlies.
With Ja?
Not a healthy Grizzlies, not at all.
Why y'all keep talking about with Ja?
The top 2 seed, damn near half the season.
What you said with the Grizzlies?
Ja got hurt and then they started going down.
Why y'all keep saying with Ja? Ja ain't been healthy a full season in the last 2 years. Why the fuck we acting like he just ain't been hurt? We said the same two shits. We just said replace the players.
So we been hypothetical on top of hypothetical. I got you.
It wasn't hypothetical. Ja ain't played 2 seasons, nigga.
Hold on, wait.
You're telling me a Jalen Williams led OKC team is better than a fully healthy Memphis team. That's what you're saying?
We never said it. We never said.
They got somebody else on their team, bro.
But we never
said that.
Who was also injured.
Who was talking about Abe Lincoln that was injured? We were just talking about injury.
We never said fully healthy. We said same team, same shit last year. They still make the playoffs.
But what I'm telling you is the looks that Jalen Williams is gonna. Hey, look, the looks that J-Dub gets will never be there if SGA wasn't on the floor. That's what I'm saying, and I don't think that J-Dub has what it takes to be able to overcome the defensive schemes that SGA gets as the number one option. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that J-Dub is as good as people are saying, but he's good on a team where he don't have to deal with double teams.
In this panel, just argue me up and down. I said who's gonna be the second option. J-Dub was that nigga. He just did this shit a few weeks ago. So what the fuck are we talking about?
I agree.
As a second option.
Matters. As a second option.
Not a number one option, Red.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying, what I seen him, like he don't show that he can just take over a team like that. From what I've seen personally.
Okay, y'all niggas y'all gotta make it make sense, man. Y'all be switching up so much. I never know what y'all talking about. Y'all niggas be
we're talking about what we're seeing.
Right, it's like look at the numbers. Like
we're only talking about a dude that averaged 20 points that you feel like could be the number one option on that team and survive in the West. I just don't think that is enough.
I said he can carry a team to the playoffs.
He got more teammates than just him. But
he can get a team to the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying though. But Ken, you think that he's not the number two option? If like SGA, God forbid, gets hurt, who's the number two?
I'm with you. But his team is set.
But do you like him as the leader? Is what I'm asking.
We're not saying a leader. We just said they can make the
I'm not
playoffs,
saying
bro.
that. I'm saying his teammates.
You have to be saying that though.
Good
You have
enough
to be
No, bro.
to make the
y'all,
playoffs.
listen, bro. We said the team is still good to make the playoffs. Y'all trying to say it as if we saying fuck SGA, Jalen Williams gonna do it by
No,
himself.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
we're saying if SGA got injured, this guy same team could make the playoffs. That's all we saying.
Yes.
We're not saying they're gonna be 1 or 2. They gonna make the playoffs.
Graham, you think so? Hold on, let Graham go.
And I feel like
Graham, you think so?
yes. In a sense of who they have on their team, because a lot of players have talent, but they're not able to show that because SGA is the main contributor. So if you take the ball out of SGA hands and put it in the hands of Jalen Williams, you put it in the hands of Chet Holmgren, he can ball too. Like there's other guys on the team who can ball, who has talent, who's shown that. But as far as numbers go,
what you got, Jalen Williams?
First series, he averaged 20. Where my picture go?
Who is?
And then the Nuggets.
Who averaged 20? Who averaged 20? Graham? Who?
Jalen Williams.
Oh,
Jalen Williams. He had 20, 24, 26, 23. That's consistent. I'll take that. And second series, yeah.
They'll take
the Nuggets. Nuggets, he had 16, 17, 32. He only had 2 bad games. He had 10 in game 4.
Now, what's the
Name the points. Name the points.
The only 2 games under 40% was game 1 and game 6 on game 5 too. Those were pretty low.
He had 6 points in one of them games. What game you talking about?
Yeah. Game 6. He had 6 points.
Game 6.
18% field goal percentage.
And what was the game before that?
So with the circumstances of the team, he was able to play like that, and they still won.
He had 18 points.
And he was what from the floor? What did he shoot from the floor?
35%. I'll take it.
Man, when did you become the percentage coach, man? We gotta stop this.
I'll take it. Game 7. Game 7. Game
like we playing 2K.
I ain't got nothing to say. Oh wait, Zell had his hand up. Zell had his hand up.
Go ahead, Zell.
Hold on, Zell.
Game 7, 25.
Man, I'm just saying, OKC's in the West. All those playoff teams barely made it by like 1-2 games.
I don't
so
think
I feel
they're better
like
than Mavericks, Zell. I agree.
If you take SGA out, they're not making the playoffs. They're not making the top 10. They're not making
the 8 seed team in the West is the Mavericks.
Yeah, they're not making you say like you
telling
me
hell no. Hell no. Hold on, they've been number 1. They've been number 1 the whole year.
You talking about the Mavericks?
You talking about Ken?
No, I'm talking about OKC. Y'all, no, bro. It's so
they
many
have a
players.
Good team, Ted.
They have a good team, bro. Y'all gotta stop this
collective.
shit,
as a collective, yeah. When they're together, they have a great team.
From the month before the playoffs, it's every team took a step back. That's the only team that was number 1. Y'all gotta stop that shit.
Stop what? He averages 30 points a game. I don't understand why
Let's do this.
That man's team is way better than everybody else.
So if he averaged 30, he averaged 30 and nobody else does nothing. How many do they lose by?
Don't say does nothing.
No, because that's what y'all be doing. He got 30.
What we be doing?
No, I'm gonna tell you, because he averaged 30. Then y'all act like don't nobody else on the team do shit. He not the only one out there, dog. Teams win championships. 10 win games. He has a good player. He has the best.
He has winning championship. You're right. You know what? I ain't
take SGA off that team. Y'all gonna see how good SGA is.
He has one of the best teams.
I'm saying. That's what I'm. I think you guys are downplaying SGA, and I'm bigging him up. That's
we're not downplaying. We just saying he has one of the best teams in the league, bro. His team is always number 1 or 2 in defense. They're always in the top 5 and this or that. He was
number 1 last year.
Bro. That's all we saying. We're saying don't digress or make other people look like they just ass because we got him. That ain't fair, bro. He cold. But they have a good team.
They're not making the playoffs. I didn't say they was ass. But either way, let me ask y'all this. Oh, go ahead.
They'll make the playoffs. They will make the playoffs.
Let me ask y'all this. With SGA winning the MVP, I had the question about Kentucky. I forgot how I phrased it, but with him winning the MVP, is he the best player now to come out of Kentucky to the NBA? Because he's the first player and the only one to win it. Go ahead, Ken. Who's better?
Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis still better.
Anthony Davis still better?
Are we saying like the best NBA player or the best like in college type shit?
Not
What-
college.
what's
If we count college, then there's a lot of guys we got to consider.
So basically, just
like the
after
best
the
player
NBA,
If we
to come out, to come from
NBA
Kentucky.
wise.
Yeah,
Anthony
Yeah.
Davis. Anthony
Anthony
Davis.
Davis by far right now. Now,
Anthony
now,
Davis
now
by far?
SGA
By
is
far.
on the trajectory, yes, but he ain't there yet because
What do you need? What do you need? Go ahead, Graham. I'm sorry.
first he had to have a title. Then he need 3 gold medals. He's done everything. He's done everything.
I like that.
He on the top
I like that.
75.
All NBA.
All defensive teams. He all stars. He also won Kentucky national title. Like you can't take that away from him.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
So is that the only person that's in front of him? Is Anthony Davis?
Rajon Rondo.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Rondo.
That's it?
Yeah, Rondo.
So only went that deep as far as who was better. Like he's not the best.
See, look.
He
This
ain't
what be
bad
killing me about
He
niggas.
ain't
Niggas be
bad
like,
either.
hell no. I got one nigga in front of him.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's not one.
So,
that-
so it's not a crazy question.
He's not better than him
The
yet.
question's not
He's not better than
crazy.
him
Hell
yet.
no. Anthony Davis. Oh, okay. So he's
He's like,
top
that's
2.
it.
Okay.
I feel like he's one of the top.
He's
He
top
better-
2 6 seasons in. Fair
He
enough.
better than. He's still better
I
than.
would say
He better than Boogie.
Peak. Now we talking peak.
uh,
It's tough.
You
If we
said
talking
better, so I'm
Pete
asking how
Boogie,
y'all
Pete
doing.
Boogie-
Yeah.
I do have him. I'm just saying for the sake of the conversation, bro. Pete, even John Wall. We talking about Pete, John Wall, Pete, and DeMarcus Cousins in the league.
Is he?
Mhm.
Is you talking about Cat?
Ken, I'm gonna be one of them
That's
niggas.
tough
No,
too, man.
all them niggas better than him because he got an MVP. Ken, that's what's gonna happen. I'm not doing this.
Why
with these
are
niggas.
we downplaying
I'ma
the
be one of
MVP,
these
man? What's
niggas,
up? Let's get into this.
be one of these
What's
niggas, man.
when did the MVP become a bad thing?
No, it's not.
happened?
No. I never said it was a bad thing. I said I'm doing what y'all niggas do. Y'all are dilute. Y'all finna get a whole nigga career because he
How
won
about
an
this,
MVP.
Red? Let me
or
ask
he
you
doing
this.
something
Right,
really
hold on, watch this, Ted. Watch it. When you win an MVP, does that make you automatically a top 75 player ever?
Not ever.
No.
How many MVPs are not top 75?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so what y'all
Nah,
acting like
nah.
I'm being crazy? What y'all doing?
EJ, you want to argue? Hold on, EJ, you want to argue? You missed everything.
I don't
just
want to
said,
argue. I'm saying he's a top 75 player. There's only so many guys that go on the list. He got an MVP. That puts him in a distinguished category of NBA players that got MVP. He's the first player from Kentucky to do it. And why are we acting like I'm saying crazy stuff?
Nah, you ain't saying nothing crazy. I'm just saying you would say because he got an MVP, he better than everybody that ever walked through Kentucky if they ain't got an MVP.
You goddamn
That's what
right.
y'all doing. That's
That's
what y'all
what that
doing.
mean. That's what
I mean,
accolades are for. That's what accolades are for. That's what they
On
for.
paper,
We
that's
all
what it
good.
is.
But if I win podcaster of the year, I'm the best podcaster. That's the point. That's what it is.
All right, dog.
What? I don't know. I've never.
It sounds good.
If anything, it's too early to talk about. It's just too
it
early to talk
sounds
about.
good,
You can
but
talk
we
about
be
it
like-
in 2 minutes. You can talk about it later, man. It's all good.
Hey,
Nigga,
no. All jokes aside though, he is number 2 though, and the reason why I said that is because how long that AD's been doing. AD's been doing it off the rip. You get what I'm saying? So like when I look at SGA's career, he got into a circumstance where he automatically didn't have the green light. He didn't have he wasn't in a position where people trusted him just yet. He was already on like a, I guess, semi-loaded squad. You know what I mean? That had a whole bunch of vets that could still score. So he didn't have the opportunity to do what he's doing now. But now that he has the full green light and averaging 30 for 3 seasons and got an MVP, it's hard for me to debate that anybody else is better than him. In a scoring title besides AD, because AD is a two-way player. AD got a chip. AD is a defensive player. Like, I just can't give him the nod over AD just yet.
What
Is
year-
he
I'm not
better than Devin Booker?
What
Is he
year in
better
his
than Devin
career?
Booker?
I like Devin Booker.
Yes.
I like that one.
I like Devin Booker, but he's better.
What year in his career
better.
did he get to OKC?
I'm a Suns fan. He better.
What'd you
I
say?
like
Reed?
Devin Booker, but he's better.
If we talking about accolades, is he better than Rondo?
I like Rondo.
yet.
I'm not
Not
mad at
yet.
him.
If we just talking, if you talking
I mean, you
strictly
talking
accolades,
accolades, you
I would
can't
say
say
not
it.
yet, and I'll be
Yeah, you can't
honest.
say it.
If I take the bias away, he's not better than Rondo. I think Rondo, accolades wise, has probably got the edge on AD. You get what I'm saying? But I don't think that Rondo is a better player than AD. That's where I get weird.
Yes, right.
But that's the whole point of what I just said.
I agree with you, Red. That's why I ain't say nothing. I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, if
gotta
we
stop
talk
being
about
prisoners
out
of
of
the moment.
Kentucky, Rondo got the
No,
most decorated
MVP
resume.
is an individual award, though. MVP is
Yeah, and
different from a
look,
championship.
listen, the
But
MVP is loud.
But I want y'all to understand. We are talking about individual stats, but just a second ago, we was talking about Joker In SGA, y'all asked, do team wins matter? So what I'm asking y'all is to pick a stance and stand on it. If it's individual, are we gonna use team? Because y'all just
When
used it in the
I
argument.
look at the award,
when I look at this award, when we handing this award out, it's what can my team do without me? And if it's not much, then that's why I say the impact is louder. That's all I'm saying. So when I look at it,
that's why I say Joker is the MVP.
So
to me,
yeah, I'm not mad at you.
And I'm not mad at you. Yeah. I'm not mad at you because I've been hollering Joker all year, but the wins did not translate like they did in OKC. That is the only reason why I could be like, but
I feel like they're a better team.
But that's what I was getting ready to say. But you can't really just say that. Oh, it's just like and Denver came back from championship DNA. They
why
just
does it matter if I average 82, 10, 10, and 10? If I'm trying, because I just said it's numbers. That's all I'm saying. So is it numbers or is it team?
I think it's both though, Red. It's both.
I think it's both. It's a hybrid situation because you got to look at how good am I, and how good would the team be without me. You got to look at those things. It's factors.
I heard you, bro, but y'all know y'all just argued me this same shit when I said something about the team, right? I just want to let y'all know y'all just
argue what?
What was the point that you said though?
No,
about Joker?
Kid, what I've been saying the whole time, kid. What I've been saying the whole time, kid.
You been saying? Say it, because I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Saying what?
It's like in one argument y'all go, okay, we gonna do stats, and then the next argument y'all be like, hey, we talking about team. It's like y'all gotta pick a side when we talking about.
But when you talk about MVP though, Ken, it's a multifaceted criteria when you talk about that award. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are trying to make a one-dimensional viewing. No, what I'm saying is you're saying that we're not able to look at different factors when it comes to the MVP.
Let me break it down for you. Okay, real quick. We just did this, right? We just had this conversation.
Yeah.
You said Joker, you said SGA. We said SGA has the better team. We should take Joker. Y'all brought in stats. Joker's stats was better than SGA's.
Mm-hmm.
But who got it? SGA won, right? Because he has a better team, right?
But let's say when we say his stats are better by far, they're not better by far. That's what I'm saying. He has the best plus minus in NBA history. SGA had the best plus minus in NBA history. His assist was better. His assist was better, and his rebounding was better. He's still, I think he shot a better 3-point percentage.
Listen. Now y'all breaking.
They had the same thing.
Listen. Now y'all breaking percentages in. Ted said MVP should be who can win. If their who team would be worse off. He just said that.
Okay.
Without Joker, their team don't make it. He's the first.
But we disagreed with y'all because we also said SGA wouldn't make it. So we disagreed with y'all in saying that SGA team wouldn't make the playoffs without him. Y'all
use the same logic.
Who all agree with that? Who all agree with that?
What?
Who says OKC doesn't make it without SGA?
I said if OKC does not have SGA, they don't make the playoffs.
So it's 3-3. So nobody.
That's what I'm saying. That's all we saying. The same. We just on different sides.
It's just an even split. But what I'm saying is, when I'm talking about the MVP, it is a multifaceted thing. It has different criteria when it comes to choosing the MVP. But I get what Red is saying. Red is saying, I guess we flip-flopping the narrative of how we gauge it.
I've been saying this shit since episode 1.
But Red, okay, now watch this. Now Red, so okay, how about this, Red, Ken? Now Red and Ken, based on y'all point, then Giannis should win the MVP. Because without Giannis in the Bucks,
I agree.
But how do we have a conversation otherwise though? That's what I'm saying. We gotta have a conversation.
But at the same time, you gotta hear their story. Joker is doing this without a coach. That is crazy to me.
And Giannis is doing it with Doc Rivers, so it's damn near the same thing.
But listen,
you're doing it without
Doc Rivers. Regardless,
it's the same thing.
I want to hear
that's
this
what
one.
I'm saying, bro. We gotta have a conversation.
Regardless, we hate Doc Rivers, but Doc Rivers is going to coach his team to the playoffs.
He got Darvin Ham too. He got two negative.
If we being real, Doc Rivers is a terrible coach, but he is always gonna make it. His playoffs.
Y'all was just talking about people having better teams. Doc Rivers had a good team like 80% of his career.
Thanks.
One championship.
I'm not.
So if you don't make it,
listen to what I'm saying.
I am. Trust me, I am. Go ahead.
He's going to make the playoffs because he's Doc Rivers.
So he's the Mike Tomlin.
Facts. That's right. That's right.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey,
that's the one. That's the one.
MVP the MVP should be individual stats. They shouldn't add in team shit to it.
It
That's
make
why I
it
said
look weird though, Red. You know why it make
So
it look weird?
I do feel like
Put people like
it's
Brad
impact.
Bill.
But at the
Brad
same,
Bill
but
get
at
an
the
MVP.
same time, Red. At the
It's-
same time, Red. Can you be an 8 seed and win MVP?
He was
I
an
don't
8 seed though.
I'm not arguing.
West-
what
Westbrook-
was Russ
Westbrook-
won? What seed was Russ when he won it? Like
He
6?
was an
like
8
seven.
Like
seed. He
six.
was
Like
an
7
8 seed.
seed.
8 seed,
Like
right?
7.
No. I think Joker the lowest. If I'm not mistaken, Joker had the lowest seed and got the MVP. He was
Nah,
like,
Westbrook.
I want to gauge
They
his
might be Russ.
criteria
Look back.
based off this
I think Russ
conversation.
was
I'm pretty
6 or 7. Look it up, Ken. Somebody, yeah, but I think
I want to.
That's
Well, while he looked that up, I want to gauge his criteria and check y'all temperature. So,
Alright.
is it an overall consensus when you are the MVP? Are you the best player in the NBA straight like that? Like, there's no discussion, no debates, or what?
No.
What is it? What is it? Is that a criteria? Yes or no?
Obviously not.
I say no,
Y'all
Red.
just- we had 5 niggas.
They
Yeah.
always go off your team in a way.
I say no.
They always go off your team in a way. Like even like if your team is terrible,
Six
I
seed.
say for example, if you like a LaMelo type of player out there balling, but your team not doing good, you're not winning the MVP. But if you're in
But if you're in a
playoff
winning scenario,
contention,
and you balling,
yeah.
are you considered the best player that season?
I feel like if your team in the playoffs, then you could be considered for MVP.
You
Yeah.
said
Right, but I'm saying I'm not talking about consideration. I'm talking about when you are actually the MVP. Are you the best player in the NBA? Is that a criteria that we looking at?
No.
I mean, you
We yes. I feel
you-
like it's the best player.
You think it is?
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
feel like it should be.
I was gonna say it should be the best player,
It's
but
Joker
in
then
most-
Westbrook.
I thought it was Joker. Yeah,
Joker,
but in most,
Joker is last. Joker
Yes,
was.
he's
No,
7 seed.
he was
I'm
seven.
listening to you,
seven
Red.
seed.
I'm listening to you, Red.
But I'm
My bad,
saying
Red.
Westbrook
He
was
was
this
6
time I
seed.
was saying when you an MVP, most times it'd be clear cut. We know who the MVP is by how they balled out.
Okay.
The NBA is the only situation when we look at the MVP and be like, bro, it was like 6 other niggas that could have won that award.
As of recently,
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like, so it ain't never just a flat out consensus.
Yeah,
Like, we
it ain't
gonna
never-
argue.
I say this.
I mean, we
Red,
get a
to your-
unanimous with Steph, but I get what you're saying.
I agree. To y'all point though, I think let's say that I think it's not a right or wrong answer. It's more so if I win the MVP, I have a claim to say I was the best player in the NBA. But as
you agree.
viewers like us, I don't think Derrick Rose should have won it when he won it that year. I don't think
You
Steve
should,
Nash should have
LeBron.
won it that year. I don't think none of
nope.
those guys were the best players in the league when they won them. But if I'm having a conversation, if I'm Derrick Rose and Zell is LeBron James, hey nigga, I was better than you in 2011 whenever I got my MVP. You know what I'm saying? I got it. They said it. I didn't say it. They said, you feel me? So
It's based on the narrative.
Yeah,
Based-
I
yeah,
agree with
I
Ken.
agree.
It's based on the narrative. Yeah, whatever narrative they
Yeah,
running
man.
with the
Yeah, because
He
the
won
way
last
Let me
year.
ask you-
He
oh,
wanted
go
to win 6 more games.
the way Derrick Rose was playing that year, just like that whole entire season, it was just like he was just, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just jumping out the gym all the time. But Dwight Howard
It was number
was
one,
on, you know
and
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
number one in the East that year.
Dwight Howard was dominating, but you
D
know what I'm
Rose
saying?
averaged
At the same
21 and
time,
got MVP. Y'all ain't never seen that shit. 21 points and Eric got MVP. And I fuck with D Rose.
That
That's
means
the
that
bullshit.
means that based
I
off
know
that
D-Rose
logic of
too.
what I just heard, that means that Jalen Williams could win MVP 10 years ago.
Oh no.
All right, let's
Yep.
Hey,
Hold
hey,
on,
Ted,
hold on.
look,
I'm
I got
on
one more.
it.
Ted,
Yep.
wait.
Yeah, but
Why
he
you only talk
could-
about points? I thought points didn't matter. Did he just tell us Angel Reese niggas only care about points and all that?
I'm
Why you
listening.
And embrace your role and
I'm
shit
listening.
like that.
I'm
What you
listening.
mean?
I'm
Why
listening.
you flip-flopping?
Hey, look, man, because I'm trying to agree to the pod at this point. Because y'all niggas be on
That's
this bullshit
right.
every other week. I'm trying to just
that's my
now I gotta
nigga. I love you,
cohabitate. You know,
Trying to
I
make
love you,
peace.
my nigga. Hey, listen to this. Quick switch, real quick. Hey man, I want because the SGA and the MVP stuff. I don't want to beat it to death. We definitely gonna name the pod that. This pod is SGA MVP. But question: who is the most hated man in New York? Tyrese Halliburton or Trae Young? Who y'all?
That'd be Tyrese. I think Tyrese.
Halliburton.
Tyrese got the
Hey,
award.
It got to be
Halliburton.
Halliburton because
Halliburton.
It's
It's a playoff. It's a
Best player
playoff.
right
Like,
there.
Oh, yeah, one
Trae
mic,
Young
y'all.
had
Everybody
the
talking.
season.
Go,
All right,
Ken.
my
Go,
bad.
Ken. What you saying, Ken?
I was finna say Halliburton look like the best player in the league right now.
Oh, come on. Okay. I ain't even. Go Zell, you go, cause I'm gonna wait.
Man,
I'm gonna wait. You
I'm
go,
glad he
Zell.
went
I'm gonna
first.
wait.
Goddamn.
I like what you did
Go
there,
ahead, Zell.
kid. I like what you
Go
did there,
ahead.
kid.
I say top 5 in the playoff, but he more like
Nah, nigga. Number
Go
one.
ahead. I'm
I
gonna
like
see.
what you're doing. I like what you're doing,
All right,
kid.
so I double back. I say yeah, only because the way Brunson been playing. Brunson
Hold
been
on.
playing up to his shit. But I
What the
say top.
fuck is going on?
Wait a
I was
minute.
about to say, hold on.
Wait a
Kid,
minute.
No,
man.
like
Go ahead,
as
man.
of
My
right
fault.
now,
Answer-
as
wait.
the way
putting
it's
y'all on
going,
y'all.
as the way
Hold
it's
on,
Answer
going.
the first
I'ma
part of the
tell y'all
question
why.
first, cause
I'ma
kid
tell y'all
just
why.
threw a bomb out. Answer the
I'm
first
gonna
question.
tell y'all why.
Answer the
I'ma
first
tell y'all
question.
why.
Tyrese or Trey?
Tyrese or Trey, most hated in New York.
Who the biggest
Who
out
in
in
it?
New York?
Biggest
I
out.
got Halliburton.
Trey,
We put him out the playoffs.
Halliburton.
Okay.
You said
How about
Halliburton.
you,
Who you
Zell?
got, Graham?
I got Halliburton because it's a
I'll tell
playoff,
y'all
but he's
why.
not the best player.
I go.
He has
I
the
got
best
Trey.
team right now.
I got Trey.
Of course you got Trey, nigga.
No,
I got
wait.
Tyrese.
Can I tell y'all
you
why?
I got
Can I say
Tyrese.
why?
Trey.
I'll
Bias.
say why.
Go ahead. Go ahead. This your
Who you got,
your subject.
Zell, who you got, Zell?
Who?
Tyrese or
I
Trey?
got Tyrese.
Let me tell y'all why I got Trey. I got a video when the Indiana Pacers just beat the Knicks in game 2. I sent it to y'all. They was saying fuck Trey Young after they lost that game. The Knicks fans were saying fuck Trey Young after they lost to Tyrese Halliburton. I think, and you know what's funny? Tyrese Halliburton, Trey Young's winning percentage against the Knicks ain't really crazy. He's 7-17 against the Knicks. But what it stemmed from was that 2021 playoffs. And the Knicks was happy that they had just got there. The Knicks hadn't been there. The Knicks had been there in a while. He did what he did was he hit a game winner in game 1, and then in game 5 he took a bow in the Knicks at the Knicks at home court. He started bowing to them. And it's been fuck Trey Young ever since that 2021. So until I say this, because I was talking to some guys in the basketball group chat, until Tyrese Halliburton actually beats the Knicks, I think it's Trey Young. But if he beat him, he definitely got to claim the fame.
They beat the Knicks last year.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, they beat him last year?
They beat the Knicks last year to go against Boston. That's when he had that complete meltdown.
Is it in this type of fashion though, where he's
Yeah.
doing this?
Yeah.
He did this last year?
No, he won't pop it like that.
It
wasn't the same thing,
ball at the end?
He wasn't popping it.
They was the underdogs though.
But he beat him though. The same way
He
beat
won't
him.
popping it like that, but he beat him. And then that's when he had that meltdown against Boston. That's why everybody said he was ass because he looked lost out there.
First 2 games too.
But he popping it though. He popping it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, fuck that. Go back to the bomb that can't drop. All right,
yeah, now go ahead. Now let's get into
it.
Ray got something to say. Let Ray
Look.
I was just saying, go ahead.
I was finna say what we say. For you to be a top player, you gotta have a moment. He got his moment.
That's true.
He got his team to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
He up 2-0 against the team y'all said that can make the finals.
Yeah,
y'all said this.
Yeah.
We still think that. So keep going.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought they getting swept down there. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, Red, I ain't going yet. They gotta go down 3-0. Then I'm nervous.
He cooking for me.
He top 2 on his team. He top 2 on his team.
You run out.
He ain't bullshitting.
He ain't bullshitting.
No, he ain't bullshitting.
So how he top 2 on his team, but he the number 1 guy? He the number 1 or he top 2?
He better than Pascal?
Yeah. Hey, no. Hey, no. What's crazy? Hold on.
I'm just asking. Y'all better stop tiptoeing.
I'm finna answer. He better though. Like the NBA looks at him as the first option. Look at Pascal as the number 2. Like I watched him on ESPN. All that shit. They said Pascal Siakam took 2 steps back instead of a step forward. He's supposed to be the first option.
That was Gilbert Arenas that said that crazy shit, man. That was cat.
It makes sense. E.
I ain't like
got a chip though.
E. If Halliburton, hold on, let's do this. Let's pull the SGA card. If Halliburton gone, they don't fucking win. They don't win.
He said you don't want to. He said I don't want to.
I did what he did. We just pull the SGA card. If Halliburton,
you know why though? But I agree. But why I agree with you is the opposite of why I agree about SGA. Tyrese Halliburton, bro. I told you this. You asked me how many points he got to score. Remember, you asked me how many points. Tyrese Halliburton ain't got to score no points, bro. He can have 15 and 12 and 1 turnover, and that team win. I think the way he controls the pace of that team, he hits clutch shots, and the way he just takes care of the ball, bro. Tyrese Halliburton is winning. I like Tyrese.
Is describing the best player in the playoffs right now. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
And then what's crazy, just to help you out, Ken, a little bit. Just to
What
help you
kid
out.
got? What is that, kid?
Let me see that. What you got?
What
Man,
that
get the
is,
fuck
bro?
out of here.
Sweet.
Oh man. And it's hurting my feelings because Jalen Brunson been balling, bro. But them
He's
them
still
Pacers,
balling. That's
Red
why I
Miller,
said something.
Oh
Who the
yeah.
hell said that
Ted-
Jalen Brunson ain't been balling?
he been
Ted
I
his
balling.
forgot.
ass
It just
up.
Somebody said that earlier.
Hey, tear his ass up.
No, he
Tear
not.
his ass up.
No, he
Yes,
not.
is,
he
bro.
is they be
First of
tired,
all,
bro.
first of all,
Go
the
ahead,
first
go ahead.
game, Neesmith had fucking 21 points in 11 minutes. He had a
Hey.
Tracy McGrady moment. You talking about a
Hey.
moment? Hey, hold on. I'll let you talk. You talking about having a moment? Neesmith had 21 fucking points in the fourth quarter.
Guess what, Ted?
What?
He had 20 in 2.5 minutes.
Who had the game winner though? Or the sentence to
It was
overtime?
a game tire. Stop it.
It's
Celtics.
whatever. They
No,
went to
no,
If you
overtime.
really want to go there,
That was
Obi
the
Toppin
moment,
had the
kid.
game winning dunk. Fuck out
That's
of
the
here.
moment.
That was, but
That's
that
the
Tyrese
moment.
Halliburton shot was the moment, man. I was watching it live.
Then you
I
did.
went crazy.
Then you did like this.
That nigga,
Then you
Pointed
did
at
that.
That was
Reggie.
raw. That
Why
was
did he
raw.
hit that three? Oh, he hit it. That's it. Look at
Then
this.
you did like this. Come on, bro. It's
That's-
people that been there that night when Reggie did it.
But why?
Yeah.
But okay. So see, I like this. I like
20
when you
years
do. I like
later,
when you do shit
in
like this,
Madison
Another
Square
Ken.
nigga
Garden.
do it.
I love when you
Another
do
nigga
shit
do
like
it?
this, Ken.
It's a real
I
rally.
love
Ted.
when you do
Go
shit
ahead,
like this,
Ted.
Ken. I
Get
love
the
when you
theme
do shit
time.
like this,
Go
Ken. Because the same way that you was trying to divert SGA's impact and
What's
things that he
S-
do. Hold on.
What's SGA moment? What's SGA moment?
That's
He's
a
a
good
great
Killing
question.
player.
everybody.
That's a good question.
What's his moment?
Killing
No.
everybody. He don't have to have a
No,
moment when they beat the
Can't
shit
kill
out of
everybody last
everybody.
night.
Hold
Ted.
on.
Hold on.
He killed
What's
everybody
his
last night.
moment?
Defining moment.
What's his
Bro.
moment?
But what
Ant-Man
I'm
dunking
saying
on
is,
people, that's his
when
moment.
the Thunder win, you want to say that he has a great team. When the Pacers win, you want to say
No,
it's only
Ted, that's not.
Tyrese. I don't
Nope.
like that.
Nope.
I don't
No,
like
I'm not
that,
saying
dog.
that.
let
I'm
you
not
do it.
I
saying
don't
that.
like
I'm not
that.
saying.
That
Time
ain't
out.
what
I'm
he
not
said.
saying that, Ted. I'm saying, what is SGA moment?
What I'm saying is he hasn't had to have the moment
Ted,
because the
Ted, wait. Here it
controversy.
is, Ted. You see it? Can you see on my shoulder, Ted? That's his moment. Can you see that?
Okay, that's
There it
cool.
is.
That's cool. That's
Oh,
cool.
that don't count.
That's
Oh,
cool.
that's not a moment.
That's
Oh, that's
cool.
not.
We talking about
Oh,
what
all
play?
right. Oh, all right.
What
All right.
play? What play?
You
That
don't
we
have a
just
moment.
like,
You
damn.
don't have a moment. You
SGA
don't
was
have a
just
moment.
like, damn. But they gonna keep playing this. They gonna play this next season.
But the same way that
5
y'all
years
said that
ago.
there are other players on the Timberwolves that were the best player in the series last series, and Ant-Man was not the best player, it's also been the same way with Tyrese Halliburton, bro.
I
Last
agree
game,
Look,
Siakam was the best player, and the game one, Neesmith was the best player.
Ted, I'm
Ted, you
agreeing
dancing,
with
Ted. What's
you.
his
No,
moment,
I'm
Ted?
agreeing with
What's his
you.
moment, Ted? You dancing, Ted. What's his moment? You Marine
I'm
King.
agreeing with you.
The reason why I said he don't got a moment is because they've been beating the fuck out of people, beating the shit out of people.
Did they not go to a game 7?
They went to a game 7, but it wasn't even remotely close for him to have a closeout moment, Ken.
Okay.
Sound like you still dancing, Ted.
Fred, bro, I can't answer the fucking question if there hasn't been one yet. That's what I'm saying. I can't.
So 6 years it still ain't been one. He ain't had one moment. He ain't hit a
You
big
about to
shot
get
in the
one. Don't worry about
regular
it.
season.
You know
nothing.
what? It's hard to get moments when you win it by 20. You know what I'm saying? It's hard when
Hey.
Michael Jordan
He
Jr.
go
ain't
to-
putting up a fight. You know what
He
I'm saying?
go
It's
this
hard. I'm
nigga.
just saying it's hard to make a moment winning by
That
20, man.
one-sided
You know?
shit, man.
But listen though,
I'm just-
When EJ, what you told me, you said every great player have a moment.
You did say that.
Absolutely.
You said
I
every
agree.
great Jordan, Bron, Magic, Bird, everybody got a great moment. SGA ain't got a great moment.
Hold on,
Tyrese
but when I was
Halliburton
talking
got a
about
great
moments,
moment.
let's-
Y'all told me
the context,
to be
Ken,
a great
not to
player,
be a
you
best
have to have
player,
a
Ken.
moment.
We was talking about the face of the league. In order to be the face of the league, you need moments. Nobody's
That's a
arguing that
great
SGA is
moment.
the face of the league. I'm not arguing that.
Okay.
He's not. He's not.
Okay.
I mean,
I also got a weird fact, and it may be debatable, but this has been about 6.5 years since the best player has been American. You know,
Facts.
yeah.
Hey,
I
bro,
seen that. I
get off
seen
my
that
phone.
7 seasons.
Get
They said
off my phone.
the
Get
last
off my phone.
7
wanted to-
seasons been hold on. First off, Red, tell him where SGA is from. SGA is from Chattanooga, Tennessee, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what
went
he might have been born in Canada. He went to high
He
school in
repped that
Chattanooga.
maple leaf. He repped that
No.
maple leaf, my dog.
He is from Chattanooga. He is an American citizen, sir.
Yeah, he's
he
American
is
citizen.
American. All right. So go on out of here.
Who he
That
played
is true
for?
though.
And then
Who he played for?
Hamilton
if you
Heights.
talking, but then even if you talking
Facts.
about Embiid is an American citizen at this point.
Yeah. But no, but what Ted is saying though, y'all, the last 7 seasons has all been foreigners that's won the NBA MVP. Between
Yeah, so
Giannis, Joker, Joel, and
Embiid.
SGA. I think those have been
But
the 4 guys.
but Embiid is considered an American citizen. Once you go get your
Yeah,
citizenship,
well, he do play for Team USA. I'm just saying
He got
he's born in
naturalized. He
Cameroon.
got his
If we being that
citizenship,
technical,
but
everybody
he is not from there. He is from
Facts.
overseas.
Facts.
How do you? Hey, let me
Nah.
tell you. Let me ask y'all this: how do y'all feel about the Knicks and the Pacers series though? Overall, do y'all think like is it over? Like, do y'all got the who y'all got?
No,
Let me ask y'all that.
no,
Blanket question: who
it's
you
not
got?
It's,
I
over.
think
it's,
it's,
it's
I
the
think it's
best
over.
series, so I
Cuz.
feel like it's definitely
It's
not
over.
over.
I think it's over.
Pacers in 5.
Pacers in
I
5. Who you
actually
got,
think
Graham?
I think the Knicks. I think the Knicks
Pacers
hurt.
reminded me of when the Dallas Mavericks beat OKC, beat the Lakers, and
I had it in my
then
notes.
beat
Don't say
I had
that.
that in my
Don't
notes.
say that. Don't
he's
say that.
I had that
they're
in my notes.
outperforming. They're
He gonna be the
outperforming
best player in the
their seed.
league.
I had it in my
They're
notes.
outperforming
I
their
did.
seed right now because they got everything you want with a team.
They put that
He
chip on
gonna be the best player in the league.
they
He gonna be the
put
best
that
player in the league.
they put that chip on
He's
Holloway
not
shoulder when
better
they
than
said he was the
Jalen
most
Brunson.
overrated
Shut
player.
up, yo.
When they said he was the
Yeah,
most
Shut up,
overrated
kid.
player, they
and
put
from
that
I
chip
that
on
feel
to
his
that
here,
shoulder.
too.
it's crazy.
Yeah, they
And
put.
he win Finals
What
MVP.
you talking
Ted.
about?
But I
That's
don't even
different.
Who you
understand how
Yeah,
they
got?
that's
said.
different. I got you. That's
I don't even
different.
understand how they said that though, because he went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
He
He
did go
did.
last year. He don't
So
win
Well,
it's
twice.
like
all
Hey,
I'm
that's
saying is,
they put a
yes,
chip
he
on
is
his
the
shoulder.
face of the Pacers, but he has not been the best player
He
each
hasn't.
game.
But
He
see,
fucked up
Ted.
all
But we
my
can say that.
parlays.
But see,
We can
Ted.
say that. We can say that about that 2019 Toronto.
But that's a.
I
But
was
he the
about to
difference.
say,
Why?
Ken. I was gonna say something. Go ahead, Brett. Finish your thought, though, Greg. My
So
bad.
I
wait,
was
go
just
ahead,
gonna
finish
say.
what you were saying.
Nah, I'll just say he the difference in what we be talking about, where you don't have to be the number one scorer to lead a team. Like you do more shit. Like he controls the floor of the game. Like he's
You
the
know what
true
I was
point. He
gonna
might
say,
be the
Red?
he might be the
Jason
only
Kidd for
Like
point
the
Chris
guard.
Nets.
Paul with the
nice.
Suns.
Jason
Huh?
Kidd for the Nets. Jason
Yeah,
Kidd
yeah.
was the best player, even though Vince Carter was scoring more for the
Yeah. He
Nets.
just he's the he probably the only true point guard in the league right now.
Yeah.
Huh? You got
He's the,
Cade.
I said the only true point
True,
guard.
true point
Like
guard. True point
true
guard.
point
Oh,
guard.
True.
Yeah.
like just true,
Jada
like just
Bucket.
Yeah.
assist first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's really a point guard. Everybody else are combo
Damn near the
guards.
only one
He's
that I can
really a
think of.
point
Trey
guard,
Young
bro.
is in there. Yeah, Trey's a combo guard too. But Tyrese. Don't be
Trey,
waving. Hey, wait. Hey, man, chill out, man.
Craig,
Hey, y'all
Craig
chill
is
What's the
out.
gonna
wave
be
off? What's the
45.
wave off, Zed?
I Trey always get in the conversation, man.
Because we talk about true point guards. What? That was. I'm saying, but
Trey
to
Young
be
will
honest,
always
though,
get in the conversation.
Nah,
Trey Young
but
the only one
Trey
that's
a
even
combo.
close as far as I think Tyrese Halliburton is in a tier of his own as far as pure point guard.
Because
I,
it's
I,
the
He's
value, it's the value and impact that Red is saying, and I agree with that.
yeah,
Because
he's
that's
the
where
only
he
one.
say it's
I
like
think Halliburton a whole different class, like you said. I think he's the only one
He's
in the
in the
point guard
yeah.
class. Like he's
I
the
gotta
only
think.
one in the point guard class.
As a
I gotta
point
I
guard,
agree.
yeah.
Yeah, and it helps that how tall is Halliburton? Like 6'4", 6'6"? How tall
They
is
like
he?
He's
6'5".
somewhere around that
He's
neighborhood.
like
It,
Cause
it,
he
I'm
6'5".
just
lanky
saying
as
it
fuck. He
helps.
lanky as shit.
That's what I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
even
It
like
helps
this
that
nigga.
he's not like a
Yeah,
small
I
I
don't
guard.
like
either. That's what's crazy. I don't even like him, but I respect the shit out of him. Like I
And
hate
It's
him,
Peyton,
the
but I like
I
him.
don't know what it is.
6'5".
I
He's
think it's the
6'5".
fucking jumper. The jumper ugly as
it's because
hell.
he
He
light
shoots
skinned.
like a
Red
bitch.
don't like
He
other
shoots
light
like a
skinned dudes,
bitch.
man.
Nah,
He's
look,
just a
hey,
light skinned.
nah, bro. I can't respect the nigga that step one. He step and shoot like a girl. He step before he shoot that
I tell you, he shoot like a
motherfucker.
bitch.
Ken said that our very
Hey,
first pod.
that
I
did
think Ken
that
said
right.
did
that.
Yes, bro.
Ken sent something to the group yesterday. It
What's that
said Halliburton
motherfucker?
play like Steve Urkel on the episode when he was hooping, and bro,
Yeah,
it was
that's
true
what
as
he said.
hell, bro. It
Urkel
was
was
Oh
true.
killing
man,
too.
It was
how y'all
true.
now? Let me ask y'all this, fellas, because we were adamant. Not we. I think Dub said this. We were adamant that the West was going to win the title. Now, like,
I still got the
are
West.
we
Still got the
sure
West.
that the West wins against the Pacers or the Knicks, whichever way? Do you think?
I still got the West, bro. Because anybody that come out of this series, they actually play defense. Both of these teams really do lock up and play defense. They can't.
That's
It's
true.
hard to see it against each other, but against
Yeah,
other people, they actually lock up and play defense.
yeah.
And I think
I
they
like the
got the toughness. I was just saying, I just think they got the toughness. Like if you get let's just say if it's Ant-Man, you get Ant-Man, he got enough dog to go at them niggas and take their heart just about talking shit. Then if you got SGA,
That's gonna be ugly if
SGA
he
can
make the
combat.
finals.
SGA can combat what Halliburton doing. Like SGA gonna kill Halliburton. You're gonna have to get some body over
He
there
ain't
to
gonna
guard
check.
him.
Yeah, he gonna have to
He
check
not gonna
somebody else.
check him. Tyrese ain't gonna check him.
He not, but I'm
Hell,
just saying
it's
like he
gonna be
gonna
like
pop
D
out.
Smith or something. He gonna
He
get
gonna
killed too.
He might
he
take him
gonna
a few
he gonna
games
eventually
and
have to
done
though.
pretty
Cause like
serious.
Yeah,
the way
it's
SGA
gonna
plays, he
be
gonna
the
get niggas in
West.
foul
It's gonna
trouble.
be the West.
Hell no.
I don't know, man.
I don't
I I like the Pacers over there, man.
Better
I like
100
Yo, stop
Yeah.
fucking saying the Pacers, yo.
Better
I'm just
100
saying, man.
Yeah.
I'm just
Shit.
saying, like,
Yeah.
as a pitching fan, I didn't want us to get that fifth seed for a reason. That's all I'm saying. I knew about
Yo,
them way
stop. Hey,
before.
You
Way
ducking
before.
smoke? You
He
ducking
ducking
smoke?
smoke.
I ain't
He
ducking no
ducking.
smoke. I mean, yeah, I was ducking that smoke. I
He
ain't
Bro,
gonna
I
lie. I
was
was ducking it.
I
He
was
I was
said
ducking that
convinced.
smoke.
that nigga said no. You know what? I was ducking smoke.
Nah, because I
Hey,
watch
it looked
them
like he
every
might have been
game.
right though.
And it can't, when it comes to them shooting, it's like even when you think you in the game, they always shoot you out the game. Like when I watch the Pacers, that's what they always do. Like not saying like it's gonna be the same way in the playoffs, but I don't see them going. If they go to the finals, I don't see a Western Conference team just dominating them.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
I want to say this,
Man,
y'all. Pacers,
I ain't
the
gonna lie,
Pacers and Knicks.
PTA.
Go ahead. About that.
My,
I think
I
listen,
ain't gonna lie,
the
PTA.
Pacers and the Knicks game is so intense, bro. I just appreciate them wanting to
I like
win.
their
Like,
basketball.
it
I
feels
like
like
their
they want
basketball.
to win. I appreciate Ben
Yeah.
Shepherd picking up Jalen Brunson full court. Like it feels like we want to win this game. We understand the stakes as opposed to these 40 and 20-point blowouts happening in the West. I
You know
think the
what?
Pacers. Oh, go ahead.
You know what really is the big factor of what I think. Like I do give Tyrese Halliburton his flowers for sure and Pascal and stuff like that, but I really think that Carlisle is out coaching Tibbs.
I
Like
wanted to
it's
bring that up
clear.
too.
I
I'm
was
glad
just
you
gonna
brought
ask y'all that too. I was gonna
Like
say why y'all
because the
think
reason why I say that is
dude,
because it's like every single different matchup they are forcing New York to do a different thing. And Jeff Teague, I hate like agreeing so much about what some of these old NBA players are saying, but it makes so much sense. People don't realize I'm a big JB fan. Y'all know I big up JB all playoffs, but he's a shot clock eater, bro. But like, in order for him to find a good quality shot, or even if he doesn't even like the shot, even if
Red,
he
do
thinks
you
that the
hear
shot is
him?
gonna go in,
Do you hear him?
he
I
takes,
What?
agree, bro.
bruh.
What's wrong with Jalen Brown? What?
What I say?
They don't like when we be honest. They don't
So
like when we say
Nah,
negative
nah,
So
nah.
what
It
things.
I'm
ain't.
saying
Go
is
ahead.
Nah,
Jalen
it ain't
Brunson
that.
can get
Y'all,
any shot off that he wants to, but if he is the primary ball handler like he is, he takes about 15 shots off the clock and then finds a low percentage shot if it's not a high percentage shot, and
You
he's
talking
gonna
about Jalen
shoot it
Brown, right?
regardless. No, Brunson,
nah, he's talking
excuse me.
about Jalen
Jalen
Brunson. You know
Brunson.
he ain't gonna
Jalen
never get
Brunson.
no. He
Jalen
never get
Brunson.
JB no
And
props.
so when Jalen Brunson gets into like silly foul trouble or he needs a break or whatever the case may be, you see New York start moving that ball and you see them clawing at that lead because in reality, yeah, it's 0-2, but every game been dog ass close to the wire.
I think the
It
detriment.
hasn't been this one-sided shit that like Red was talking about with OKC in Minnesota. This shit been inside five every single night.
But I think the detriment to the Knicks is you run them boys like slaves. So
That's how far he gonna get you. He gonna
yeah,
get
so
you to the Eastern Conference Final.
yeah, because you run them like slaves. Like by the time that fourth quarter come, the
Shit, that
starters from
overtime too.
the starters from the Pacers have a newfound energy because they go deep in their roster, so they can chill, they can rest. You're not resting none of these niggas, so they're gonna make dumbass fouls. They're gonna do anything to stop the clock. So
Yeah.
they ain't got no legs come fourth quarter
I've been
overtime.
saying this for the longest. I
That
want us
shit
to
like an
clown
overtime.
Tibbs. I want us to clown Tibbs the same way we do Doc Rivers. I
I
want him
do.
to be
And
the
I don't got no problem
I
with doing
do.
that. The reason why I brought up Rick
Tibbs
Carlisle
get niggas
because
paid.
Graham brought up Dallas. It's the same coaching system.
Yeah,
That's
Tibbs
why
get
it looks
niggas paid though.
familiar. That's
Yeah.
why it looks familiar.
Oh, I see what you're
That's
saying.
why it
Ted.
looks
Good point.
familiar. There you
Good
go.
point, Ted.
What's
Rick
the
Carlisle
Bills?
is the anchor of why that
Ted.
system looks a certain way. It's so free flowing. Nobody's a star. Yes, get it. Dallas Dirk was a star, but what I'm saying is, it's
Yeah.
selfless basketball. The ball never stays stagnant. You don't got to worry about no 18, 15 seconds of shot clock just
Hey, you
being
know what I
on
just
one
thought
person.
about?
What?
TJ McConnell is they JJ Barea. That's TJ.
Exactly.
That's the,
Hey,
I just thought
TJ McConnell is.
Exactly.
Hold on.
that's the
Here,
same.
you right
and
about
here I
that.
go.
Parallel.
I'm glad you jumped out the car because I'm about to go with you.
I'm trying
TJ
to
McConnell is who we think that Peyton Pritchard was this year. That's what it is.
Oh man. Oh,
Hey,
Yeah, I'm out the
I got
car.
I got a real question though. My question is, so you said he held the ball for 15 seconds, right?
My
Yeah,
Bronson,
he
right,
do-
Red?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Brunson. So if he do get off of it, who's gonna make a play or make
I wanted to be Michael, Red. I wanted to be Michael.
what I'm
Yeah,
asking
you got Cat, you got OG.
OG been OG ain't.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
that's
No,
what I
but
was
I'm-
looking for. I was
But
looking
no,
for
hold
OG.
on. I wasn't saying score. I'm saying if he gets off the ball, who's
Oh,
he
you talking
giving
about
to?
bring
Oh.
it up? Bring
No,
it
no,
up.
no. No, I'm saying if he gets
gotta
off the
be-
ball, who creates something else for the offense? Who's
It
on the
gotta
team
be
that can create something else?
somebody. Nobody.
That's what I was asking.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This sounds so crazy, but Josh Hart actually facilitates really good.
But you,
Honestly.
but are you relying on him to be your point?
No.
Hold on. And I'm gonna say this too, Ted. If Josh Hart drives to the paint, he doesn't get much attention. Nobody's leaving their man to help. So what I'm saying is Jalen Brunson has to do it because if I go to the rim, you have to come help. So somebody's gonna be open.
Yeah,
if anybody else does it, they not leaving.
Only if Cat play his size.
Yeah, but see, but
Cat been balling though. Hold on.
But what
I know, but I'm saying if he was like a Shaq and he draw the double team.
What the fuck?
No.
Hold on, I want to say, Ken, hold that point.
I get what you're saying.
I want to say something to your point, Ken. Go ahead, Red. I'm sorry. Finish it up, Red.
I'm just saying what Ken said is he not saying play Shaq role. He just saying play your back to the rim because if we can throw it to you, you create offense because they have to come double. So somebody's gonna be open on the cross pass, the swing pass, whatever. So that's what I said. You have to play a certain way for niggas to open up the offense. So like he played how low, it'll open up the offense. But right now he can't get off the ball because nobody else is generating offense for the rest of the players.
I wanted to say this to Ken's point, and to just I guess everybody was kind of saying about Cat. Pascal Siakam, y'all. If every 6'8" and up player played like Pascal Siakam, I think you get a lot different NBA. I think as far when I say playing, I'm talking about at the free throw line, playing down. Like Pascal Siakam plays like a big man. He's 6'8" and he maybe shoot 4 or 5 threes a game, but every time he gets a guy who's undersized, bro, he's at the free throw line, backing down a guy, shooting a midi or trying to drive to the hole. And he's not crazy athletic. You know what I'm saying? So I think Pascal, if Jason Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns, any guy that's pretty much 6'8" and above had his type of playing style, bro, I think you get a lot of the 90s fans back. That's what I was going to say. I think you get a lot of those 90s guys.
It's only him, Paolo, and Zion.
Yeah.
But see, the way
him, Paolo, and Zion are the only people that play the way you asking.
But the way they play is the right way to play, though. Like, I agree. Because, Ted, if you go at me, and no disrespect to you, just because of your height, I'm taking you to the block. It's easy basketball. Niggas make dumbass shots. Like
he just threw you in there for no reason, Ted. That was crazy.
No, I already know. Ken short too. Ken short too. He ain't say shit about
that. No. Hold on. He did put me in the paint.
I'm bullshit.
I took his straight to the block.
I'm bullshit.
I ain't finna go dance or nothing.
He ain't got no post game. That's what's crazy. He ain't got no post game.
And you know what's even crazier?
I definitely got post game.
The moment that bruh pinned me 15 or shorter, I'm fouling him. We stopping the game. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm wrapping them up and say, hey, fuck it, get mad.
Can't tell them niggas they was fouling all that. They was little when they kicked. It was strong as hell.
Y'all was hooping?
Yeah, man. Soon as bruh pinned me down 15 short, I'm wrapping them. Hey, check ball up top. You good.
Somebody told me this, y'all. Crazy statement. Somebody told me Pascal Siakam is better than Paul George all the time. Hey, is that crazy?
What the fuck?
That is crazy.
I'm gonna say,
that's crazy.
I'm gonna say this.
You know Paul George hater.
If y'all
but
if y'all going out,
we're not talking about that one, man.
Man, just say yes or no. How about that?
Somebody look the numbers up.
Say yes.
Look the numbers up.
God damn. The nostalgia tell me hell no, but the consistency tell me hell yeah.
That's why I say look the numbers up. Like we looked the numbers up. That's the only way to do it.
Listen, so since 2019, 2020, right? This is Siakam's numbers.
Okay.
23-7, 21-7, 23-9, 24-8, 22-7, 21-8, 20-7.
Do the career total. What?
His career 18-6. 18-7.
He got drafted in 2016.
I'm talking
Paul
about
George is 20-6.
How many points does he hold?
Paul George is what?
Like where is he at on the list?
20-6.
20-6.
Yeah. Nah, I'm asking y'all what's their career total number? Like their career total.
Oh, like points per game. I got you.
Yeah. Not points per game.
18-6.
I got you.
Total.
Now y'all niggas still missing what I'm saying.
I hear you. Career points, right?
Yeah.
18,000. Paul
18,000.
George is at 18,700. And let me look up Pascal career numbers. He is at 11,300. 11,000. He weighed
Paul George.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam at 11,000.
Yeah.
11. Yeah, he's at 11.
He wasn't. His first couple years, he wasn't.
I'm not saying I agree, but I was just like, hey,
it's a good argument.
I don't know. I just wanted to say it. I don't necessarily.
Right.
I say yes.
Right.
You say
I
yeah?
say yes.
Right.
Yes. He
Right
got
now
a
today,
ship.
yeah.
He do got a ship. Like
Yeah.
I said, if we
Paul
talking
George,
about ship, shit, he got a ship.
What Paul
He
George
ain't got no
have?
ship.
You got a shit,
Paul George,
man.
he
Paul
ain't
George
doing
got a lot
that.
of accolades though. A lot of
Zell, I'm just
all-stars.
trying to go with the group, Zell. Y'all be
Oh,
saying
don't be
ship.
throwing us in there. Form your own opinion. Nigga. How about that, nigga? Shut up. Y'all always talk about us. Nigga.
What
Form your own.
the group is saying?
He got a ship. You won.
Look, I forgot about all this, y'all.
Siakam was
So,
supposed to prove he all NBA team player.
He
He
was,
all-star.
I mean, he's good. Don't get me wrong. He is.
He ain't never been that man on this team.
I just feel like we
Yeah.
disrespecting
Get a
Paul
man on the
George.
team
That's
right
all.
now.
that's what's happening.
Nah.
That's
What
what's
he did
happening. Paul
yesterday?
George getting a lot of
Get a man
bad.
on the team right now.
Nah,
What he did
PG
game
that
two?
nigga. I like PG.
Huh?
I like
What he did game
said
two?
Who?
Balled out.
Pascal.
he balled. He
Oh, all
Balled
balled.
right.
out.
All right. Put some
He
respect on his
skills.
name right quick, Ken. We only talk about
But
today.
I
Stop.
like PG though.
Let's talk about
who,
today. Let's talk about
who
today
that
o'clock.
who
Today
that
o'clock, he the best player on the Pacers team.
who the superstar on the team?
Halliburton.
Okay.
What the hell?
Halliburton.
Halliburton.
Who got the moment? Who got the moment? That's all that matters. You can
Halliburton.
win
It's definitely
all the
Halliburton's
time.
team. Hey,
Yeah.
look. I got two more for us, man. I'll let y'all go. Two more topics, man. First one is all NBA. All NBAs came out. Did y'all agree? I'm gonna pull up the list. I think we all know who the first. Yeah, so first team we got SGA, we got Donovan Mitchell, Giannis, Joker, and who's the last one? Oh, Jason Tatum.
I feel like the first team is unanimous.
That's
I feel like
solid.
ain't no.
That's solid.
Yeah, that's unanimous. The first
Yeah,
team.
I like the first team. I like the
You
first
think
team.
it's,
I don't.
you know why I don't?
Who?
I got Brunson over Donovan Mitchell, man.
Me too.
No,
Yeah, but
no bias. Just
Regular
being real,
season. We
y'all.
talking about
No,
regular
Regular
season.
season,
Though.
regular
We talking
man.
about
I
season.
am,
regular
I am
season.
Jalen
too.
Brunson regular season look
I
better
am
than
too.
D Mitch. What the hell?
How you
Jalen
say
Brunson
that?
27 and 8 in the
Maybe
regular
He
like
was
season,
game.
man.
killing. He was killing. Yo,
I
Red,
know.
remember when we said that D Mitch only averaged like 21? How is
Nah,
his
We
first
did
team?
say that.
listen, I'm not disagreeing with y'all, but like we said earlier, they bring team in for this shit.
Oh my god, bro. The
No,
Knicks want ass
I'm not.
though.
I'm not arguing it. I'm just saying that's why he got on there because his team did what
Yeah,
his team did. That's why he's on
I
there
would
over him.
have had Brunson over him. But here's the second team, y'all. Second team is Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, and Evan Mobley.
Hold on, say it
What?
again. Who's the first one?
Second team:
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry,
Huh?
and Edwards, LeBron James, Evan Mobley.
It ain't a bad list neither. I ain't really arguing that one either.
Mm.
You got
The only
anybody?
thing I got a problem with, y'all. Oh, here's the third. My bad. Third team got Cade, Tyrese, James Harden, Karl Anthony Towns, and Jalen Williams. Jalen
What
Williams.
the
I
fuck?
really don't see no argument. Where y'all going unless y'all do.
I got
I
two
don't see that.
issues.
I
Rockets
feel
was the
like
number 2
Cade.
seed in the West.
I feel like
Go ahead.
Cade and Steph could switch.
What the hell Sangoon at?
There you go.
Okay.
Rockets number 2 in the
Next
West. I
year.
think they should have got somebody on there. Now Sengun
Where
was
the
in there.
hell Sangoon at? And
But
then
y'all gotta realize Sangoon ain't more polarizing than none of them names. All them names y'all just named are those niggas. So
why is
Sangoon
J
I
ain't
think
Dub
he's
never.
so
more
polarized though,
polarized than
Ray?
JJ Dub. I think he's more polarized.
They been making.
I'm starting to feel
Hold on,
like they
I'm finna tell
basing
you.
some of these off the playoffs in a way.
But I'm finna tell you why though, Ted.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
The
But the way it's
Sangoon,
looking,
the Sangoon have a national commercial.
Nah.
No,
Jalen
J
Green
Dub
got that
does.
commercial. Why?
So what I'm saying is none
Jalen
of
Green shot was
Sangoon.
crazy.
He
Jalen
said
Green
who he
shot
said?
was
I didn't hear
crazy.
it. I didn't hear
He said
it. He
Jalen
said what?
Green got a commercial.
He does.
That was
He does.
crazy.
But I'm saying he does. But I'm saying if Jalen Green would have been on there, you don't get no argument. But I'm just saying Sangoon, even though Sangoon is cold as he is, he's not polarizing over none of these numbers, none of these names.
The only other person.
I'm just asking to damn fuck it. Did the J Dub play better than Bane this year?
No.
Yes,
Ain't
man.
nobody
He
put
got the
Bane.
same.
No,
Look,
I'm just asking. I'm just
listen,
asking,
Not
bro,
the
just for the
same.
sake of the argument for the third team.
Even Jalen Brown.
Look,
Even
I'm not
Jalen Brown.
I'm not disagreeing with either one of
Did
y'all.
J Dub play better than Tyler Hero this year?
Who you say?
Or Bam.
Yeah,
Bam, yeah,
He played
Bam,
better
yeah.
than Bam. I don't know about Tyler Hero.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
Played
say
better than
so
Bam.
Bam.
did you say Paulo in any of those?
Oh,
I thought
Damn.
he didn't say
Y'all
No, he
Paulo.
was
got me
hurt.
fucked
He
up.
was hurt.
He got
He was
hurt.
hurt.
He
He
got
was
Oh,
hurt.
hurt.
He
I
was
don't
hurt.
give a
He
fuck.
got
Them
He was
hurt.
other
hurt.
people was hurt too.
Nah,
Them
Because
other
of
people was hurt too.
EJ.
nah, he was out for a little minute. He was out for a minute.
because of me.
Because of EJ.
Palu
Because of
definitely should have
EJ.
been on it.
Everything was
Palu,
EJ fault.
Palu
Everybody that got hurt
healthy.
this
He
year was because of
definitely.
EJ.
So J Dub played better than D Booker?
Yes. Devin
What?
Booker didn't win number 12 games this season. What the fuck are we talking about?
I'm just
He
asking
didn't
a
play
question, bro.
individually better.
I'm just
Phoenix Suns don't
He didn't
deserve
play
no
individually
award.
Hey,
better.
take it
What
easy
you
on the
got?
Suns
What
now.
you got,
Take
Graham?
it easy on the Suns.
Hey,
Nah,
but the
Graham,
reason,
Graham,
Phoenix Suns don't
Graham, how you
deserve no
feel about
award.
that?
listen,
Oh, hold on.
everybody is so lucky that Wemby got hurt. That's all I'm saying, because everybody would have
Wemby,
moved.
Yeah.
Everybody would
Wemby
have
Wemby,
moved.
Wemby might have been
Wemby,
MVP
yeah.
if he didn't get hurt.
And
Wemby's
DPOY the same
career,
year. DPOY and MVP the same year next year.
Wemby's
Watch. Book
career
it.
is gonna be so
Yeah.
skewed, bro. Because his first 2 seasons, he should have 2 DPOYs and 2 all NBA defensive teams and 2 all
And
NBA.
rebounding
he
leaders.
got
And
he
rebounding
got
leaders.
hurt.
I
He
won't let
got
y'all know this
hurt.
though.
I'm just saying when we
But even
look
that
back
first year,
10,
he should
15
have had.
years from now,
Yeah.
we gonna have to be able to talk about this because Wemby, like his career may not show all the accolades that he actually supposed to have.
He might
got
be
hey,
the biggest
Nah.
asterisk of all
hey,
time.
He gonna get him back.
hey.
He gonna get him
He
back. That's
gotta
why
he gotta he gotta
this,
stay on the court just like
not,
Zion.
Well,
it
he
ain't
ain't
even
gonna have to
about
do shit when
That's it.
Giannis get there.
now
He ain't
look.
gonna have to do shit when
Listen,
Giannis get there. He can stay healthy.
he wasn't
God
hurt.
damn.
Hey, look, y'all. He
You
wasn't
gonna put
hurt,
them
y'all.
two together?
Listen
He
though,
wasn't hurt.
he wasn't hurt, bro. It was a bigger play, bro. Y'all see what they got in the draft, bro. They rebuild and they trying to make the modern day
Good
team
job.
Twin Towers.
Well, they
Like
got the number 2 pick, right? They got the
they got
number
the
2.
number 2. It was a
Yeah.
bigger play, bro.
Hold
This
on.
Giannis
Okay, I
chess
apologize.
piece.
It was a bigger play.
Giannis chess piece.
Yeah,
Did y'all talk about Cooper Flag?
yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
We did
did y'all
last
talk
pod
about
when you
that?
weren't
Oh
there.
yeah, the last 3 pods when you been gone.
I was on vacation. I was on vacation. Chill.
This dude,
Yeah, that
vacation.
nigga was
You
out
get
there.
that
That nigga,
approved? Did somebody
that nigga was
approve
out there in the
vacation?
water.
You get that approved?
Right.
He
You
didn't
didn't
even
see a
put no
supervisor.
PTO request in.
You
That
didn't
nigga
put me
came
on.
out.
You sent me
That nigga
I ain't
came
get
out
no
the water, swung
notification
his
or
hair like he was
nothing.
gonna sell a guy the
I was in
groove
the
back.
Bahamas. I was in the
this
Bahamas.
dude,
Chill.
man.
Yeah.
Hold on, look, Graham. Hey, Graham, did you have something? You have something on the All NBA, or you good with them? All
Uh,
NBA.
I feel like names like Kevin Durant should always be on there, but he was hurt a lot this year.
Always.
I don't care for
I don't like that.
Sengun.
I don't like
I
that
don't care for
word.
Sengun. I don't care for Sengun because he always
Damn.
balling. He always balling.
He always
He always
balling.
balling. Yeah.
What?
If he not hurt, he balling.
So why Sabonis
But
ain't up there?
The Mantis
That's a
Sabonis.
good question.
I don't know.
Sabonis had
That's a
Hey,
good question.
Sabonis had
That's a
number
good
one
question.
double-doubles this
Good
year.
question. That's a good
That's a
question.
good question. I like Sabonis.
Sabonis should have made All Star
Sabonis.
twice. Anyway.
If you put Cat up there, you got to put Sabonis up there because the numbers the same.
I got a
My
question.
Sabonis.
Did
I put
everybody on the
some bonus
first three?
up there before Cat.
Wasn't everybody on the
Damn.
first 3 teams
Oh,
all
Me
stars?
too.
If I'm mistaken,
I'm serious.
He was.
when
Me
everybody on
too.
the first, they was.
Everybody on these teams is all stars. Everybody
Yeah,
on
it
here
makes
made the
sense.
All-Star team.
yeah. No, Tyrese didn't make the All Star because
Tyrese didn't make it.
I thought he was on the All-Star team.
Siakam did. Siakam's the only All Star they had. I think
Damn, how the
Tyrese was hurt.
Bro, listen.
Tyrese was hurt.
Listen, the injury bug is the reason why a lot of them dudes is there. Because if Luka was healthy, then what? Everybody move again.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
true.
look,
A lot
bro.
of stuff look weird. A lot of stuff
Fuck
get weird.
Luka.
Anthony Davis as well. If Anthony Davis is healthy,
If
a lot
Anthony
of
Davis
people.
is healthy, people move. If Wemby is
Yeah.
healthy, people
Yeah.
move.
That's true.
Yeah.
But fuck Luka.
The only other problem I had with the
Yeah,
list,
fuck
y'all, is
Luka
Cade.
this year.
Kyrie.
Chill.
Kyrie.
The only
Kyrie ain't
Luka.
making no All NBAs.
The only
man.
Luka I
Look,
like is my little
look.
nephew.
Man,
Yeah.
ain't no
Bro,
The
he
only
was
Luka I
hooping,
like is my
bro. He
nephew.
was hooping, bro.
He played more defense than Luka on my
Come
team.
on, man. I think I got Cade. I got Cade over Steph Curry though. I think we said this already on the episode.
Yeah,
I
we
had
did.
Cade.
Yeah, we
I had
did.
him on second team. All right, man.
Yeah.
Look. Last thing, man. Graham had a topic, man. He wanted to talk about what we think that the Cavs, who was the other teams, Graham? All the teams that pretty much lost.
Nuggets.
The Cavs, the Celtics, the Nuggets. What do they need to
Last
do
series.
to get back right? You know what I'm saying? So what do they need to adjust? Graham, how you phrase your question, bro? How you want to set it up, dog?
What do they need to do to take another step in the case of the Nuggets, the Celtics, and Warriors because they all won it recently? And for the Cavs, what do they do to make a step to get to the finals?
To get to the
Get
I'm
finals.
gonna go
healthy.
last. Y'all go ahead.
Get
I'm gonna go
healthy.
last.
I
Get
say
healthy.
get healthy.
Which team you talking about?
Nuggets.
All of them?
All of them. Get healthy. Nuggets, get you a coach. That's basically
They
it.
got a coach. They got a coach.
Who the coach?
They just
I'm gonna coach now.
signed them. They just signed
I'm
And-
gonna
and-
coach.
Oh, they
and-
just signed? Who?
Yeah, they signed him. They took the tag off. So he's a real head coach.
The guy that's there? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Hey, look.
So y'all was gonna be the coach in other words.
This is what I got for you, Graham. For the Cavs, I think they need a backup point guard. I think we learned that in HD 4K that they need a backup point guard when Darius Garland go get hurt. One of the people I think that came to mind, which is crazy because he was there, Colin Sexton. Having Colin Sexton as your backup point guard to play some defense, run your offense for you. I thought he would have been a great person to have. Second thing, Donovan Mitchell. If you can't get another point guard, Donovan Mitchell got to step up his playmaking. He can't just go get a bucket. He gotta. I hate to say change his style, but incorporate some of that Devin Booker style of play where D Book could run point guard and be a facilitator and still get his shit off.
Combo guard.
Combo guard, but there you go, Ken. That's right. More of a combo guard as opposed to just being a scorer. Because I thought a lot of the reason that the Cavs lost that Pacers series so bad is that they didn't get Evan Mobley involved. Evan Mobley didn't have a lot of touches, bro. And it was partly because Darius Garland and Evan Mobley were a thing. You know, the pick and roll between him and Jared Allen. Jared Allen was non-existent in that damn series. I don't even remember seeing him play basketball. You feel me? So they gotta be. So for me, a backup point guard or Donovan Mitchell stepping up his playmaking ability. Or hey, you know me. If you want me to get in my hating bag, hey man, trade Donovan Mitchell, man. Go ahead, get you what you need, man. Go trade him. His value's up. Go fill every spot you need. Donovan Mitchell ain't gonna get you nothing. But that's me hating. But anyway,
you ain't gonna get a Donovan Mitchell for me. You know, he got Coco Jones.
That's me if I'm hating. My first 2 points were my main points, but my third one, hey, you got Donovan Mitchell, you're getting into the second round. That's essentially what you got.
That's it.
Know that too. That's why he's
But did Donovan Mitchell make the playoffs every year since he's been in the league?
For the most
Not
part,
every year. Damn near.
He missed one.
Second round. That's the farthest.
If he missed it, it had to have been early. It had to have been early on in his career.
No. He did.
He ain't missed none. When he
missed
none?
Early, he was in the playoffs.
If he was going crazy at Utah.
I don't think he missed none.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm checking ChatGPT right now.
You check it. All right, you check that. All right, I keep going. So for the Nuggets again, bro. I think they need a point guard. I think they need a starting point guard. Point guard that come to mind.
He's made it every year.
Every year, okay.
Made it every year? That's great. That's dope. But
he James Harden.
Yeah. Look, you know who I was really gonna say? Hey, John Morant. John Morant, man.
See, I've been quiet. I was waiting to goddamn cook. You goddamn jab me and shit. I won't even.
Why he say James Harden? He's
because he knew he was gonna get a goddamn reaction out of me. I wasn't even goddamn doing shit.
Look, the Nuggets go get John Morant. Go get him. Memphis shopping him out. Get John Morant away from all that. Listen, hold on. Hear me out. Joker love.
Hey,
John Morant is on that same car.
You got in trouble at that strip club in Denver. We're not doing that.
He got in trouble.
That's where he got in trouble at.
That's where the shit started at. We're not doing that.
Is it? I was hoping I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
But I was gonna say that because maybe John won't get in trouble. Never mind.
That's the first place. That's where it started.
I got a real question.
The other point guard I had was a Melo Ball for them, y'all. I think they gotta get another point guard.
God damn.
I don't like neither one of them.
You got to trade some pieces for LaMelo.
Listen, but that's what the Hornets came out and said. Everybody's tradable except Brandon Miller. So the Hornets came out and said it. So that's why I said LaMelo because, hey, give up Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr.
He'd be the first one they let go because he got
Michael Porter Jr. definitely no. He out the door.
Don't even get me started. Don't get me started.
So that's my take. They need to get rid of Michael Porter Jr. But don't nobody really want to take his hurt back ass. I can agree to the point guard, but I don't like neither one of them names though. Like I don't think they play ball the right way to fit Joker.
Yeah.
Like neither one of the names. But I do like
nobody does play the right way. Not Joker style. Let me rephrase it. At point guard. I don't know a lot of guys who play the right way.
But if anybody, I would take Trey down there and still let Russ be my backup. Because you get shooting, then you get a nigga that can attack the rim coming off the bench. So I would do that. I don't know who you would get for
we gotta get some small names like backup point guards because Trey and Westbrook can go somewhere and start.
No. I'm saying I want Trey to be a starter. I don't want him to be a backup. But I think they need an actual starting point guard. So I want him to come be the starter and let Westbrook stay.
But so Jamal Murray not a starting point guard?
Who?
No.
Jamal
Murray's a shooting guard. He's a shooting guard.
He run point guard for them though. He run point guard.
He's a shooting guard.
Christian Braun.
He's not a point guard.
If they want to win, he needs to be the two.
That's why I said give him off the ball.
That's what I'm saying, Ken. That's what I said.
I got me a good old little name.
And James, in this era, he not too small. They play zone, so he can play the two.
I got me a good little name.
What was the other? And then you said the Celtics. You said the Celtics, right?
Celtics.
The Celtics really, they just need to get healthy. and it was another team he asked about. It was one more team.
You said
The Warriors.
Cavs,
Cavs,
Celtics,
Warriors,
Warriors,
yeah.
and Nuggets.
You said the cat. I don't know
You
about the
think
Warriors.
y'all thinking they're gonna blow up the Celtics? Because what I wrote down was I'm kind of unsure about the Celtics because they might blow the team up. So it depends on what
The
they're
only thing I
doing.
can say,
No,
when
don't do that.
Jason
Don't do
got
that.
hurt, it
That's
kind of
what
had
I'm
to
saying.
change.
Do
You
it.
know what I'm saying? They probably got to
No.
keep JB maybe an extra year and not trade him, or
I-
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody
It
One more
finna
really
take,
year.
depends on what's going on.
hey Zia, ain't nobody finna really take that contract right now.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
So
No,
That bitch,
yeah.
that bitch
God
heavy
damn.
as hell,
300
Red.
million. So yeah, ain't nobody
So-
That
trying
bitch
to
heavy as hell.
I think they gonna keep their team. But let me ask about the Warriors. I think
Shit.
the Warriors need to be blown up, and I think they need to fire their coach. I'm gonna say that.
Fire the coach.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
yeah, bro. And this is why I say fire the coach. He's still playing the game the same way that he played when he had those shooters.
When he had
He's
his
not changed anything to fit the team. You can't just plug and place niggas in this shit if they not the same caliber shooters. Like Jimmy Butler don't look good in the playoffs because he don't shoot the ball like that. And you asked Jimmy not to be Jimmy by the style of play that you asked him to play because you needed Jimmy to go just get a bucket and be Miami Jimmy. Like, fuck it, bro. It's my team. Get on my back. Run with me. Step hurt.
Red.
You can't
To
do
your
that if we
point,
playing in that.
they did come out and say the Warriors. I can't remember if it was the Warriors GM or was it Steve Kerr. They did come out and say that they're looking to get away from the small ball. So they was looking to go get a center, and the center that I had down was Daniel Gafford because Gafford want to get paid and he might
I
leave.
take
He
that.
might have to leave Dallas. And then another guy like he's kind of low key, Donovan Glingen he plays out in Portland. He's out in Portland. He
that's
came.
from
The kid that came out of UConn.
That's
No,
the
you talking
Canadian
Yeah,
one.
I like him. I
Yeah.
like him to move because they got 3 centers over there, but Robert Williams is always hurt. So I don't know if they maybe move Robert Williams instead because they got Robert Williams, DeAndre Ayton, and Klingen. So you're not playing all 3 of them. So somebody
if they
probably Robert Williams because he's hurt. But
if they do that,
they get Klingen, I like that.
if they do that, let them get a test run. But if the shit don't work, get Steve Kerr the fuck out of here.
Get Steve
And
Kerr.
then
Here's another point guard, Red. Real quick before you go. We was talking about point guards for the Nuggets. I'm sorry, for the Nuggets. Yeah. What about a guy like Jared McCain? If the Sixers are gonna draft Dylan Harper, you got Dylan Harper and Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain. I don't know what that looks like. I mean, I genuinely don't know. But if you can go get a guy like Jared McCain, who we've seen some sparks into, he could work out. That's a guy, but I'm a Jared McCain fan as far as basketball.
I like Jared McCain. Jared McCain. And then as far as the Cavaliers, man, you probably need, if you don't get nobody or don't let nobody go, you need a legit 3 that can score the ball.
Yeah, don't they got one in a G League or something like that?
I was gonna say that. Bring money back.
Why they not playing him? Like that?
They stupid.
Messing with him, man. He a white man.
Well, he got it. I think he's getting black. Like what Zia said, I think he kind of getting blackmailed because of the shit that he did in school. So
yeah, like off the court little stuff that happened and stuff.
But he needs to be playing.
I'm looking at a list.
If you play him at the 3,
damn, can I cook these? Shit.
If you play him at the same team with 3,
y'all got my brain going.
I'm done after this one. But if you play him at the same spot with the 3 and let Money play, you don't need to get nobody because Money can actually go get you 25, 30 points.
Yeah, easy.
What about Lonzo Ball if he healthy for the Nuggets? Or even
his career.
He gotta be healthy. He gotta be healthy. But if he ain't healthy, I was just thinking
he would be great. He would be great on the Warriors. Lonzo.
I agree.
Yeah, because he passed first. But no, the Warriors don't need another nigga
to play the right way. Lonzo, I think, plays the right way.
Defense and playmaking.
The Warriors don't need another nigga that just pass the ball. They need somebody that just score. Like they only got scoring from Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. Nobody else can score.
If you put Steph at the 2 and Jimmy at the 3, Draymond with a big man.
I'm with you, but where the rest of the scoring coming from outside of them 2 still? They need a nigga that can score.
Somebody got to come off the bench.
If you get the big man, what you hoping is that Lonzo playing off Ken. If you get the big man, what you hoping off is that Lonzo and whoever this big man is, pick and roll can get you at least 15 to 20 off the pick and roll.
Kaminga is the 6th man.
But is that enough though?
No. I think the West is sold up for a good 5 years now, bro.
This same team though, if this same team, they still got Jordan Poole, they're a way better team.
You say for who, Graham?
If
Who the West? Either OKC or the Wolves. OKC, the
Okay.
Wolves, or the Rockets. As Ben
Nuggets.
Thompson get better, I think the West is they got their three guys or three teams rather. Them top three teams, man. This is my opinion though. I think it's gonna be them unless somebody becomes a superstar out of nowhere. Unless somebody
I think Joker got one more. I think
Bronny
Joker got
James.
one more.
Joker. I mean, even Joker.
I think he got one more ring.
And Steph is on his way out. Steph is 37 or something, man. Steph ain't
Yeah.
gonna. You can't keep riding that Steph train.
Y'all want the real solution?
Go ahead, Ted. Go
Nah,
ahead,
I'll
man. Who
just
you
play.
got?
Nah, I mean,
Hey, they trying to get.
all y'all have, huh?
They trying to get Jalen Green a new spot, ain't it?
Yeah, he
That's true
definitely,
too, though.
he definitely on the trade block after that
He on the
bullshit. I
TJ right
can't
now,
defend him.
probably.
But look, with the Celtics, it's gonna be a little bit tough because their main two pieces, they got too much money financially tied up and stuff like that. And then I think that everybody in the supporting cast, we seen the true colors in regards of like either age or injury bugs. So like Porzingis, he's ass, bro. Get him the fuck out of there. Drew Holiday is 2-3 years from retirement, if not next year. Derek White got exposed by Jalen Brunson. Like, let's talk real facts, bro. So like that whole nucleus can get broken up besides the front two because it's so top heavy. So I think that you got to be a victim of them. You have to eat it. You have to be the victim of them contracts for the first two guys. So you got to do a lot of soul searching in this off season. For the Cavs, you talking about what it takes to stay there or whatever. They was never there. They was fool's gold. I've been saying that they was Atlanta Hawks 05.
So take the step.
In order for even if you take a step up there, like I said, like it just looked good. Bro, they're probably the most make believe 70-win team. Like and just didn't do nothing with it. They was injured, and then I get it. That's what comes with it.
Donovan Mitchell is the most made up. He's a
all right. You good though, but keep going. And the team that I really wanted to break up is Denver, and it's time. You know, everything that you needed in order to get to the championship, you lost. You lost KCP, you lost Brown, you lost all these guys that want to buy in. So what happens? Get Michael Porter sorry fucking ass out of there, bro. He is terrible. Why does he keep getting a pass? If y'all want to talk to me about Jalen Green, y'all want to talk to me about Jalen Green and his playoff performances, let's talk about Michael Porter Jr.'s playoff performances. Them shits is subpar. And he ass, dog. So break it up and go get either
put them
everybody.
In the same pot, man. They in the same pot.
Go get everybody from Utah. I would love that. Go get Sexton, go get Clarkson, and then go get that big man that start.
Larry Marketing, Kessler, all of them.
You go get Walker Kessler, go get Laurie Marketing, go get Colin Sexton. Break the whole goddamn. Let them play winning basketball.
Get Isaiah Collier.
And then if you want to talk about Golden State, what Golden State needs, Golden State don't need Donovan Cleveland. Golden State needs all them scoring dudes in Portland. Go get Shaden Sharp. Go get Anthony Simons. They're not playing for nothing. Go get all of them.
I like Simons. Go
get the light skinned dude with the funny last name that play in Portland that bangs on everybody. Go get him.
Tumani Kamari.
Caruso, Kamari, whatever his name is. Go get him. Go get all those dudes.
Ted, you just said something. I want to ask you a question, Ted. Is Anthony Simons a starting point guard? Where he go?
He can be. If he's in the right position, he can be, bro. He's that good. It's just that he plays losing basketball. Just like we glorify LaMelo for the numbers and the losing effort. Yeah. Anthony Simons is in the same situation. It's just he's in a stacked West, so we forget about him. But if you put him in a position where he could go out there and be the starting point guard for Denver, what's wrong with that? And he plays defense.
I like that name.
And then if you really want to go cheaper, because at this point of his career, he's kind of a hidden gem, go get Kobe White. He's a vet, and he can get 30. He can play that system. Yeah. That system that y'all just said that LaMelo and Jaws a little bit too hood for, or whatever the fuck. Put Kobe White in there. Kobe White is a non-trouble dude. He stay out the way, and he gets 30. What's wrong with him?
The Bulls, I'm giving up nobody. The Bulls got a lot of good guys where I'm like,
go get Zach LaVine and Kobe White for a deal and get MPJ and Murray out of there.
I don't like MPJ though.
Get MPJ out of there for Zach LaVine, Jamal Murray, Zach LaVine, trade him. Swap.
Hey,
Kobe White.
What if Michael
Porter go somewhere and be a superstar?
He's not built like that.
Hey, Ken, that'd be crazy.
White, nice man. They
That'd
got
be
these
crazy.
the three guys. If I'm the Bulls, I'm keeping Kobe White, that Matisse guy, Matisse. I can't say
Yeah,
his name.
he
I looked it up.
cold.
He still
He
can't
Matisse,
say it.
cold.
whatever.
Yeah.
Matisse, him, and
Matisse.
Josh Giddey. I'm
He
keeping them three.
Josh
Everybody else,
Giddey,
y'all
that'll
can
be
do whatever
gone.
you need.
So why can't you
The
go get Zach
Giddler,
Levine for the low? Why can't you get Zach Levine for the low? You wanted to score and go to state? Go get him.
I
Zach
don't
Levine
like.
out in Sacramento now.
I don't
But
like
I'm
the way.
saying, my fault. That's my fault. But
I
even
go,
then,
I go
even
get
then,
Malik Monk.
I don't
even
think.
I go
then,
get Monk.
Send the
I don't
I
Rose
go
to
get Monk.
Golden State.
Hey,
I don't think Zach Levine
Malik
is a
Monk.
winner though. Like I
he
don't
not.
Go
think
younger.
he's not a
He,
winner.
Go
he been going
younger.
for that
And,
bread, Red.
man, go get
And
Malik Monk.
I like
You
Malik
done
Monk.
made enough
Like,
money. Go
Glorified.
ahead and go be a part of a team that you could get a winning title shot on
I would
I
trade
think
Malik
he's not
Monk for Michael Porter Jr. I wouldn't mind that.
immediately.
Well, if I'm the Nuggets, not the
the
other
E.
team.
The
But if
E.
I'm the
That's the only
Nuggets,
thing
I'll
I'm
take
saying though. E. They gonna look at it like you giving up six. What is he like 6'10", 6'8"? He's 6'8".
6'9". Yeah, he's tall. 6'9",
Yeah,
6'8", yeah.
you giving up 6'9",
He
6'8"
not
for like 6'5".
passing that hole,
Now,
bro.
hey, look though, Ken. I agree, but I'm
He
saying like
is not
they
passing that.
I'm agreeing with you, but it's like they use his height as a decoy on defense. He is a black hole on offense, but they use his height as a decoy on defense.
Well, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Go
I was
crazy.
cooking
Go
this
crazy
guy.
and go get Zion for Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray. Get the
Get
fuck out of
Zion
here.
out of there. Get
Yeah,
Zion
get
Zion
to
gotta,
Zion
Orlando.
yeah,
out. Why
Zion gotta
Zion can't
go.
link up with
Hey,
Joker?
we
Why
gonna
Zion
see
Zion?
gotta
some of the
go.
best passes in the
Zion come to LA,
world.
man.
Why Zion can't fucking link up with Joker? That's crazy.
That's gonna be
That
some
would
of
be
the best
crazy.
passes in the world.
Man.
And
Yeah,
then
niggas
and then
lost
if
the
you
boots.
if you really like that, you can go try to swag you a little Herb Jones, that defender that you need, or a little bit of Jordan Hawkins from UConn.
Like
That's a
Y'all know what
hard
time it is.
Herb Jones.
There's
Yeah,
some
go get
pieces
Trey
out
Man.
here. It's some pieces,
Huh?
man. I like Trey.
Yeah,
Trey
they-
got hurt. He got like a back injury or something, bro. Got a crazy. Zaya, what'd you have, bro? Did you have something you think for them? Go ahead.
I feel like with the Nuggets and stuff, they have to just. It's a point. They need to get like a true point guard for the Nuggets to really contend and do what they need to do. They need a true point guard. Like I don't know who that person is exactly, but they just need like
Yeah.
a true point guard. Because Jamal Murray, he playing the point guard, but he's not like he can't orchestrate that
He's a
offense the
scorer.
way they. You know what I'm saying? Like they. That's the reason why Joker is like the main primary ball handler in a way. You know what I'm
Because he
saying?
has
Like, he like you say he has to be, but you need somebody else because we don't know what Joker can really be if he's not on the ball like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he might be able to
Like
play off the
in the
ball.
post, in the paint, like
Yeah.
scoring.
Yeah.
Huh?
He definitely getting the double teams and dishing it
I
back out.
I got a name. I got
Yeah.
a name that he could play point forward for them.
Who you got?
Ooh.
Devin Porter Jr. for the low. Go get him and make him the
And
starter. Make
I'm
him the
talking
Wait,
about
starting
Warriors.
who's Devin
facilitator.
Porter Jr.?
Oh, you
Kevin
talking about
Porter
the
Jr. in
Cavaliers?
Milwaukee.
Oh,
Put him in Denver.
Kevin Porter. I thought you said Devin.
Kevin
I
Porter
don't know
Jr.
Devin.
Kevin.
Kevin,
I like
KBJ.
him.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Because
he
if Giannis leave, I'm gone. I'm not about to
Okay.
stay there. I'm going.
Nah, Ted. If you him, you gotta stay so you
Come
can
on,
ball out and
dog.
get a contract. Listen what I'm saying. If you one of
Yeah.
the small niggas, you gotta
Kevin,
stay
yeah.
ball out so you can get your dollars up.
The way his
Yeah,
career
that's
got a little
because he
messed
has to
up
fight
too,
for
so
his
he might
second
have
chance
to.
though. So that's the
Yeah.
only reason why I
There
say
you
that.
go. That's exactly what I was saying.
He was just finna
Where,
get paid. He's finna
where
get a
Dame
contract.
go?
Yep,
That's what he
he
gotta
really
do.
was.
You know where
Hey,
Dame gonna go?
and he was supposed
Dame
to be
about
on
to
this Rockets
retire.
team.
Cancun forever.
Dame about to
Hey,
retire.
wait. Hold on, Graham.
Cancun forever.
Did you have something, Graham? What was your
He
opinion on these?
tried to trigger me, Ken. See how grown I evolved as a person. He trying to trigger me, Ken.
Hey, Dame
Go
Lillard
ahead.
had a hell of a career at Weber State University. He is over with.
Hey, mute his mic, man. Mute
Yeah,
his
mute
mic.
up, man. Let Graham go.
Get that
Go
nigga
ahead,
out of here,
Graham.
man.
What you got, Graham?
I feel like with the Nuggets, I'm okay with Jamal Murray and Joker because it works. I feel like the only thing they're missing now is what helped them win, which was those guys like the Bruce Browns, the KCPs, the Jeff Greens, who could play.
That's true.
They don't have a real defender. Christian Brown is just like Luka. Like he just doesn't play defense. He tries, but he's not good at it. I feel like the Cavs.
Wait. You said Christian Brown don't play defense.
I hear that
No,
part.
I don't believe so. No.
What, man? He's strapping up. You know, Rob be strapping up.
And
highlight watch.
He had SGA in hell.
Okay, so like highlight watch.
every shot
Go ahead,
is either air ball or is off the rim. Like he's not consistent. He be wide open half the time. I
He's
see
the
why.
Oh, you talking about scoring now?
Brian.
You talking about Brian? Oh yeah.
Brian,
I'm not
he
mad about that.
hooping, bro.
He can get.
He's inconsistent though. He inconsistent.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're a shooter, you hitting your open shots. 50% of the time. He's not even doing that.
We can say the same thing about my boy from the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo. We can say the same
Yeah, he
thing.
fell off. He low key
Nah,
done fell off.
Inconsistent. He
I would
inconsistent.
honestly.
I completely
He's low
agree.
key fell off. He wasn't inconsistent last year. He's in. I don't.
Yeah, we can say the same. We can say the same thing about Nas Reed. He was just 6th man of the year last year.
Yeah.
He be throwing
inconsistent.
shit. He just throw his shit up like.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
the
We
most effortless shot.
He don't jump in there. He just throw it.
He don't jump. He just shoot. It's flat. Who else you got?
Free
Graham?
throw.
Cavs. I had Imani Bates. Like
Yeah, you
why
gotta play
is
that.
he in the G League? They need him. He can get you. He can get you buckets and then stay healthy. Celtics, don't blow it up. Stop shooting threes. Stop playing like some bitches. Get in the paint. Use
I
your side.
agree.
Did you write that down? Did you write stop playing like bitches down?
I wrote it down when I read said it. I had, but I said stop shooting threes. But stop playing like this. Like y'all a big team. Y'all tall at every position. And then with the Warriors, re-sign JK and get a mobile big man because
Who's JK? Who's JK? Oh,
John Kaminga, yeah.
Nah,
I think they
play
trade
him. Play him.
They
gotta fire Steve
re-sign him
Go
and
get
play him.
Giannis. Go get
Kerr
Giannis.
gotta get
Go
fired.
get Giannis. Go get
What
Giannis.
Zell said,
Go
they
get
gotta
Giannis.
fire Steve Kerr because
Steve
what's
Kerr
his
don't know how
name?
to.
Steve Kerr.
He don't know how to coach that team.
He said he said he don't see Jonathan Kaminga as a player that's supposed to get a lot of minutes. He just said that like a couple of days ago. I don't even know how you say that.
That shit retarded.
Yeah,
You gotta get rid
I
of.
think
You know,
Miami, Memphis, go get him.
get him out
You
of
know
there.
what it
I'm
was?
telling
You know what it
you.
was?
I
though?
gotta go. I gotta go.
It was what Kaminga went out and said, bro. What he said about Steve Kerr, pretty much like he don't let him play. He ain't gonna. Then he left. It was pretty much what
He
he
said he
said.
gotta go,
He don't let him play. He said he don't let him play, and he don't like the way he coached. That's all it is. Steve Kerr one of the niggas that hold the grudge, bro. That's all.
I can tell. Look. Last question, then we get up out of here, man. Is it the end of the era for the super teams, man? Are we done? Is super teams done?
It needs to be.
Yeah.
What you mean,
When
like
I say
big
super
names?
team, when I say
Big
super team,
names.
I'm talking about you go get the top 3 of the 15 players in the league. You know what I'm saying? You go
All
get
NBA Carolina,
yeah,
basically.
yeah. KD, Brad, Bill, Devin Booker, these top 5 scorers, and put them together. Is that junk? Is it dead now?
I don't think.
Go ahead, that's it.
Now, I don't feel like it's fully over, but I feel like it should be fully over because from what we've seen, it's not working. Like we haven't really seen a powerful super team really work besides the Miami Heat, if you're being honest. Like that's really like, but well, besides the Warriors like that. But,
The Warriors, yeah. But the Celtics was homegrown though. I wouldn't even consider.
Yeah, that's like a draft.
I'm talking about the first Celtics.
Oh, the first Celtics.
I'm talking about the. Oh yeah.
2008.
Yeah.
Draft good.
I think it ain't over with, but I think it's failing now because they doing it at later stages. I think when the Celtics did it in their era, they had the perfect combination of players for it to work. Like they had a 4, 3, and a 2. Everybody else are drafting like the same type of niggas. I mean, not drafting, trading the same type of niggas and trying to get them to do opposite shit. That's why it ain't working. So like when you got Devin Booker, you got
now
a scorer that you trying to make a point guard, and it's like it don't work that way. You got to kind of just fall into where you play at it originally. Like Rondo was the best thing that happened to them Celtics.
Yeah, because they didn't know Rondo was gonna be like that. That's why.
When you got Miami, honestly, Chalmers was the best thing that happened because he knows how to sacrifice his game for everybody else. So like everybody,
plus Norris Cole too.
Yeah, and I was gonna say just everybody that we named is like
Mike Miller.
Well, you name them big names, you ain't got nobody to be that glue piece. That's why I said you need a nigga that's like almost a little homie in a sense to be like, here, bro. Like I ain't the biggest superstar.
Take the back seat.
Yeah, take the back seat. Yeah, and with the teams we've been seeing recently, they ain't gonna take the big seat. Like the best team that could have done it with superstars, it would have been the Nets. But you had management and COVID and all that bullshit. Like so, like they was really finna be that team if it wasn't for all that extra bullshit.
Yeah, and my last point was I think Paul George has helped issue in this new era. He helped in super teams because the last 2 trades that happened were for him to make team super teams. Paul George going to the Pacers. They traded Sabonis and Victor Oladipo for him. That Victor and Oladipo turned into Tyrese Halliburton for the Pacers. And all them, whatever picks that came with it. And then you trade Paul George from the Thunder to the Clippers, and you get SGA and Chet Holmgren and Jay. You feel what I'm saying? So Paul George kind of helped in the super team. I'm not putting, I ain't trying to talk bad about it, but I mean, the two best teams.
He the best sacrificial lamb then.
He the best sacrificial lamb, and the people were sacrificing him to make a super team. They were trying to make super teams off putting him with another two guys or one guy. You feel me? So, but yeah, man.
We lucky the Spurs didn't get that number 1 pick this year.
Yeah,
that was gonna
they got number 2. Crazy. They got number 2, but it's like I think they could do something with number 2 depending on who they pick.
Yeah, they can definitely something with number 2.
I ain't gonna lie, I go get what's buddy name? Ace Baby.
They've been kind of dropping.
I like DJ from Baylor too.
Because he went from 6'10" coming in, they caught him 6'10" to 6'8", so they've been tripping on their little 2 inches.
Really?
And they got because they had him at 6'10" in college, and when he got to the combine, they did him without it's like he's 6'8", so it's kind of dropped him a little bit.
But he also 18. He gonna keep growing. He's gonna grow. Like
they said Derek Lively 7'3" right now. They say just hit.
I saw that. They say I posted that picture of him standing next to the Duke Center. Duke Center, 7'3", huge. So that's crazy though. I mean,
big difference right there.
But I thought they had him playing small forward anyway though. He was either 6'9". It don't matter unless he playing the 4.
I'm with you. It's just they was trying to, they saying like if he's 6'10" or 6'11", and it's like he got that bag.
Oh, they put him in that KD bag. They put him in that.
Yeah.
He more Tracy McGrady.
Now they moving him. Yeah, now they moving, and it's like okay. I mean, shit to me, Tracy McGrady with KD, you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
You really can't.
You can't go wrong. T-Mac was giving KD work in his later stages.
Come on, man. I take both. Anyway, all right, man. Good shit, man. Appreciate y'all, boy. That was good.
You finna go do your album shoot, ain't you? He came with smoking like a rapper, man. He cool as
Zell become. Hey, at least Zell didn't come in with a wife beater on. This motherfucker got a wife. At least Zell put something on for the broadcast. He trying to make money.
Go beat a bitch.
I've been in the gym a little bit. I had to show the shoulders off, man.
This nigga, man.